Compatible with rooftop solar or Jackery's 500X for a high power output that keeps you powered up at all times. With Jackery Essential Home Back Kit 5000 Plus, life goes on uninterrupted. This is Jackery Essential Home Back Kit 5000 Plus. Home backup power just got a whole lot more accessible. A single unit outputs 7,400 watts, 14,400 watt surge. Connect up to 10 extra battery packs for a whopping 60 kilowatt hours of storage. To support 99% of household applications, including your refrigerator, dryer, oven, and other heavy power devices. 0 ms power transition. You won't even notice the power outage. Automatic and high-quality power transfer keeps desktop PC, NAS, and other devices remain unaffected. Supports essential power for refrigerators, kitchen, living room, and home offices during an outage. Compatible with rooftop solar or Jackery's 500X for a high power output that keeps you powered up at all times. With Jackery's power transition, you won't even notice the power outage. Automatic and high-quality power transfer keeps desktop PC, NAS, and other devices remain unaffected. Supports essential power for refrigerators, kitchen, living room, and home offices during an outage. Compatible with rooftop solar or Jackery's 500X for a high power output that keeps you powered up at all times. With Jackery Essential Home Back Kit 5000 Plus, life goes on uninterrupted. This is Jackery Essential Home Back Kit 5000 Plus. Home backup power just got a whole lot more accessible. A single unit outputs 7,400 watts, 14,400 watt surge. Connect up to 10 extra battery packs for a whopping 60 kilowatt hours of storage. To support 99% of household applications, including your refrigerator, dryer, oven, and other heavy power devices. 0 ms power transition. You won't even notice the power outage. Automatic and high-quality power transfer keeps desktop PC, NAS, and other devices remain unaffected. Supports essential power for refrigerators, kitchen, living room, and home offices during an outage. Compatible with rooftop solar or Jackery's 500X for a high power output that keeps you powered up at all times. With Jackery Essential Home Back Kit 5000 Plus, life goes on uninterrupted. This is Jackery Essential Home Back Kit 5000 Plus. Home backup power just got a whole lot more accessible. A single unit outputs 7,400 watts, 14,400 watt surge. Connect up to 10 extra battery packs for a whopping 60 kilowatt hours of storage. To support 99% of household applications, including your refrigerator, dryer, oven, and other heavy power devices. 0 ms power transition. You won't even notice the power outage. Automatic and high-quality power transfer keeps desktop PC, NAS, and other devices remain unaffected. Supports essential power for refrigerators, kitchen, living room, and home offices during an outage. Compatible with rooftop solar or Jackery's 500X for a high power output that keeps you powered up at all times. With Jackery Essential Home Back Kit 5000 Plus, life goes on uninterrupted. This is Jackery Essential Home Back Kit 5000 Plus. Home backup power just got a whole lot more accessible. A single unit outputs 7,400 watts, 14,400 watt surge. Connect up to 10 extra battery packs for a whopping 60 kilowatt hours of storage. To support 99% of household applications, including your refrigerator, dryer, oven, and other heavy power devices. 0 ms power transition. You won't even notice the power outage. Automatic and high-quality power transfer keeps desktop PC, NAS, and other devices remain unaffected. Supports essential power for refrigerators, kitchen, living room, and home offices during an outage. Compatible with rooftop solar or Jackery's 500X for a high power output that keeps you powered up at all times. With Jackery Essential Home Back Kit 5000 Plus, life goes on uninterrupted.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Jackery's The Ultimate Essential Home Backup Guide live stream, your crash course to home energy security. Now, I'm your host, Chandra Brenner, and I'm pumped to have you here. We've got 3 high energy parts, 4 jam-packed segments, and some epic surprises. Are you ready to power up? Well, let's start with why this matters. Picture this. The 2025 California wildfires torched 4 million acres, forced evacuations, and left families without power for 7 days. You see, outages hit hard fast, unless you're prepared. And that's what today's all about, keeping your home ready for anything. Joining me today are some powerhouse guests. First up, Paul HERRERA, an emergency relief expert who lived through those wildfires. Now, he's got some gripping stories and hard-earned wisdom to share. Then we've got off-grid homesteader Nate, a pro at turning homes into emergency-ready strongholds with Jackery. And, of course, Kevin from Jackery, our marketing manager and resident product coach, who'll break down the 5,000 plus like nobody else. So why do you need home backup? Picture your fridge warming up during an outage, ruining your food, or your Zoom call dropping. Annoying, right? Well, that's where the Jackery 5000 Plus kit helps. It keeps your fridge running and your calls going. Basically, essential home backup means the 5000 Plus and smart transfer switch. When the power grid fails, they power your home's key circuits like the living room, the kitchen, the office. It's all about the essentials, not running your whole house. And here's the fun part. Jackery's dishing out some awesome perks throughout this live stream. Think daily prizes and a shot at winning the grand prize, a $3,500 Jackery Explorer 5000 Plus. Giveaways are popping off all show long, and your odds of winning are sky high. So stick with us. So let's kick it off with a short film on those 2025 California wildfires.
Look at the Palisades right now. This is a fire here. You can see that 3-car garage, the fire, the flames are just so intense. And it's so tough to see. I mean, some people who live there are watching all of this unfold, like, oh, that's my house, oh, that's our mall. It's just so tough to see. You know, this morning, more than 1 million people across the state there are without power. Officials say hurricane powerful winds are fueling the flames. You can see those flames really moving. That's because of all the wind there. And there's no signs of containment. Here's ABC's Andrew Timber.
Friends, what we just saw there is a nightmare too many families have faced or are facing right now. Power outages don't just plunge you into darkness, they can steal lives, health, and hope. But today, the nightmare ends. We're done waiting for disaster to strike. Meet the Jackery Essential Home Backup Kit 5000 Plus, the ultimate line of defense for your home's energy security. It's one mission: to keep your home powered no matter what hits. At its core, the Jackery Solar Generator 5000 Plus is a beast with a 0 millisecond seamless switching, 7,200 watts of super high power, and 5 kilowatt hour capacity, which is enough to power your essentials through the average outage. During the California wildfires, it kept over 200 families' refrigerators humming and critical communication gear online, powering recovery when hope was dim. Now it's here to guard your family. But it's more than just power, it's smart power. The kit's smart transfer switch ensures your essentials flip to backup in a flash. 0 millisecond downtime with online UPS mode for devices like Wi-Fi or medical equipment, and just 20 milliseconds with backup UPS mode for bigger appliances. You need more juice? You can also scale the 5000 Plus up to 30 days worth of essential power. Now, when I say that the Jackery lit up hope for 200 families in wildfire-ravaged California, I know you're curious, maybe even skeptical. So let's go live to Paul HERRERA, a wildlife relief hero who lived through the blackout night that changed it all. He'll be here to tell us how the Jackery became this secret weapon. Paul, over to you. Hey there, Paul. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to work with you guys. I love being here.
All right, let me introduce Paul, who runs a nonprofit organization called Everything Lifesaving. He immediately took action to help civilians after the California wildfire disaster. When the wildfire broke out, he was present at the scene in Los Angeles. Next, we'd like to hear some on-the-ground details about the wildfires. Can you share some of this with us, Paul? And tell us about Everything Lifesaving, your foundation and your mission.
Yeah, so one, this is Freya right here. You know, when she's just wanting to jump in the middle of the camera
Freya,
here. So I apologize.
Happy to
So
have
she's
you.
the important one. She's a mascot. We were there on the ground in California during all the craziness, and it moved really fast.
Yeah.
I was actually there visiting family for holidays, and when all the craziness kicked off.
Wow.
But Everything Lifesaving is a foundation's a nonprofit, and this is really what we do anyway. So I just happen to be in the right place, right time. But Everything Lifesaving is a nonprofit foundation. Everything Lifesaving Foundation is a nonprofit. We're dedicated to supporting, veterans, first responders, public servants, and survivors of natural disasters and emergencies.
Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you for your work. That's amazing.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's a team effort, and our goal really is to, provide immediate aid, critical resources, and logistic support in a disaster zone.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so you were on the ground in Los Angeles after the Southern California wildfires broke out. What was the situation like? Can you tell us a little bit about it?
So first of all, we wanted to ensure that first responders have what they needed. Whoops, sorry. First of all, we wanted to ensure that, first responders have what they need to save lives, and, that displaced individuals get what they, the necessary assistance they need. Yeah. Every disaster is completely different. The first weeks are chaos due to so many factors. And this wildfire was just really unprecedented in speed, scale, and population density. And so, due to limited resources, you have to prioritize and triage what you do as an individual or as an organization.
Yeah. I mean, I was in Los Angeles as well. It was a pretty scary situation. Not fun.
It was. No, not at all. And looked very, post-apocalyptic. These embers were traveling up to like 2 miles. So it was definitely, it was not something that you want to ever be around.
Yeah.
But I can't help 100,000 people. But I know I can support, the guys on the front lines, and that was kind of that was our immediate goal. I knew we had to start small, and as you assisted us, and as you guys sent assets, and you sent pallets of Jackery Explorer 1500s, we grew and we collaborated with other, organizations, and we all, even with you guys, we all got together and supported the community and survivors of, that horrible disaster.
Hey, we were more than happy to help. There were a lot of people in need at the time. So, well, what do you think were some of the most significant challenges that hindered rescue efforts during the California wildfires?
So a lot of it was just trying to get a hold of the right people to provide support. Everybody's in oh crap mode. It put it in a gentle way. Yeah. The rescue efforts like these, by the first responders was amazing. Teams from around the world came together, but no infrastructure and no local agency has the resources in the world to handle a disaster at this scale. So
who were Jackeries going to? Was it first responders or who was using them first?
So our goal was really, we didn't know where the survivors going because everything was moving fast, but we knew where some of these base camps were. Yeah. So we immediately, as soon as we got the Jackery systems in, we went to your base camps, where base camps are is where a lot of these first responders, a lot of the fire teams sleep, camp. We actually linked up. We were at the Rose Bowl. We were at the Malibu location. We actually linked up with Fire Department Coffee, and we actually gave Fire Department Coffee some for your systems to take with them. Wow. They actually travel with we were in North Carolina together at the same time when that disaster happened. So they drove all the way from Illinois to join us. And our goal is really, like I said, helping the first responders. But as things get a little settled, then we kind of move to the community. We're helping, people with the elderly, kids, the high risk communities, and all that good stuff.
Oh, so good. So how did Jackery Solar Generators make an impact on your work on the ground specifically?
So, when you go to a disaster, you just have to assume everything's off grid, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was the case. Fuel brings a whole nother, having to bring fuel brings a whole nother nightmare of logistics. And so, Jackery Solar Generators, provided immediate portable power in areas where the grid was entirely down or shut off. We provided some to high risk individuals. When I say high risk, think about people who are diabetic. Yeah. Insulin requires refrigeration, and there's a lot of things, a lot of medications, CPAP machines, oxygen concentrators. It's a lot of things that a lot of people don't realize. We are a very power hungry society. We just definitely cannot go without these things. We knew we couldn't set up, hand them out to everybody right away. Yeah. But we could definitely set up public charging stations. We could slowly start handing them out to these communities, these high-risk individuals and everything like that. And eventually start handing more out to this place. Yeah.
Gosh, that's overwhelming to think about all the communities, and good to hear that you're helping them though. Really a beautiful thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a team effort. I mean, there's so many organizations like we gave several units to the World Central Kitchen, for example. So because they're out there feeding the community, the Jackery Explorer 1500s that you guys provided, they were able to keep the lights running at night because they have a lot of these string lights. It's pitch black out there, so they could keep feeding these guys throughout the night. The community could also set up public charging and vice versa.
Very, very cool. So why is solar power such a critical tool in disaster relief?
So an emergency or disaster related, like I said earlier, you're almost always off grid. Yeah. Power loss is almost a given. In California, in a normal situation, they even do rolling blackouts or brownouts, where they knowingly shut down the grid because of wind or high risk, high risk situations. And when there's power loss, you can't pump fuel. You can't make purchases of products. Credit card machines are down. Yeah. And that's for example, hurricanes, there might be a lack of fuel because they're already trying to evacuate. Fuel shortages are common. Yeah. Gas power generators are very difficult to lug around, and a lot of people don't maintain them at all. And if you just say people maybe have 5 gallons of gas or fuel, and that might get you a day, maybe 2. But really not that long. And however, solar power is sustainable. It's quiet. You don't have to worry about fuel. Most importantly, it's safe to use indoors. Yeah. This makes it ideal for disaster zones and everything like that. And unfortunately, there's a lot of mishaps with gas generators every year.
Yeah, I mean, solar power is key. We're all moving towards sustainability, so a very great option. And for the families preparing for emergencies, do you have any advice regarding backup power?
Yeah, it's definitely important not to wait till a disaster happens. Don't wait for those emergencies to come. Be prepared. Prepare now, like a reliable, power source like the Jackery systems that you guys build. Ensure every communication is important. Almost all alerts we get now are through our cell phone devices or computers or Facebook. It's almost we have to receive it digitally. Most people don't even have the small little radios anymore. So, with Jackery power system, you can stay connected, keep critical devices running, and have access to power when you need it. I do recommend households have a plan that includes stored water, food, first aid kit, and most, notably, be educated. There's a lot of local resources in people's areas. I'll even bring this up, something called the Community Emergency Response Team, CERT. There's a lot of programs that are nearby where you can join. You can learn how FEMA works. You can even partake and volunteer to, help this up, but you learn a lot by doing that. And, you know, the more prepared you are, the better chances you are of staying safe during the emergencies. You don't have to wait till emergency for things to happen. You know, if you do have the resources, if you have Jackeries right now, practice with them, test it out. You know, plug your refrigerator in, see how long it runs your refrigerator, your medical devices. How many days can you go? Learn what works, what doesn't work. But don't wait. You know, mitigation preparation is key, and that will save your life. And your wallet. So
I'm do not wait. You've reminded me I need a plan. I need to go make myself a plan tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, last but not least, what's next for Everything Lifesaving? How can people support your mission?
Yeah, so Freya and I are traveling nonstop. We actually have an air show coming up, I forgot to mention, April 1st through 6th, called Sun and Fun. Well, we'll be showcasing some of your product there. We'll be continuing our efforts nationwide. We're still helping out with operations in North Carolina, Western North Carolina, and we'll be heading back to California here soon, where we're going to be equipping the first responders there with more of your systems. So this is part of that mitigation we talked about. So we're going to give them to the search and rescue team, the sheriff, the fire teams, you know, making sure that we get these life-saving tools so we have a bigger impact in the future. And, you know, we're going to keep going at it. So if you want to support us, you can visit everythinglifesaving.com, or our website, which for the nonprofit will be everythinglifesavingfoundation.org.
Amazing.
So you'll see us around.
Cool. Yeah. You heard him. Check out Everything Lifesaving. Thank you so much for being here, Paul. It's been informative. Again, we're eternally grateful for you supporting our communities. Thank you so much.
Well, it's a pleasure, and I love working with you guys.
Oh, thank you. Well, have a good one, Paul.
All right, take care. Stay safe out there.
Bye.
Bye. You can say bye, Freya?
Bye, Freya. You see, friends, Paul's story reminds us that disasters may be unpredictable, but preparation can always be made in advance. Is your backup power ready? It's time to build a constant power line for the supplies in your refrigerator and the computers that you use late at night. Okay, it's what everybody's been waiting for, folks. I see you in the live. You're wondering about our giveaways. Here we go, folks. It's giveaway time. I won't waste another second. Today's first prize is the Jackery Explorer 100 Plus, valued at $89.99. Do you want in? This is the key word. You need to type Jackery in the comments. That is your ticket to win. Do that right now. You heard Jackery in the comment section for your chance to win. Don't go anywhere. We're picking a lucky winner at random. So type Jackery in the comments. Hang tight. You could snag the Explorer 100 Plus. Who's feeling lucky today? Okay, so while we wait for the giveaway results, let's continue on with our little show. I actually have a quick little quiz for you. I'm going to participate in the live. Let's just do a little Q&A, okay? So, question 1. Let's see. Extreme weather hits. A week-long outage from a hurricane or blizzard happens. What part of your home needs backup power most? Is it A, the kitchen, B, the living room, or C, the office? Okay, type A, B, or C in the comments. Go. I want to see what you guys are thinking. What do we think? Is it your home office? Is it your living room? Ooh, I'm seeing some A's. I'm seeing some B's. I see a few C's for productivity. All really great choices, but you see with Jackery, the Jackery 5000 Plus, you don't have to pick. It's got 7,200 watt output and 5 kilowatt hour capacity. So it powers your fridge, Wi-Fi, office gear, all at once. That is a real home energy freedom. Okay, we got another question here. Let's see how you guys do. All right, okay. You're on a video call with your boss and boom, power's gone. What's the worst part? A, unsaved files, B, drop meeting, C, AC shuts off, or D, coffee machine dies? All right, comment your answers. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're thinking. Okay. Oh, I see a few. Okay, I am seeing a lot of D, which honestly, you know, I feel you. I cannot exist without coffee. I think everyone in this room knows that. Coffee is a non-negotiable for me. But you see, here's the sitch. It's the Jackery 5000 Plus. It's 0 millisecond online UPS mode, keeps your sensitive devices that rely on seamless switchover humming, while 20 millisecond backup UPS can easily support your daily use devices. Your files are safe, your meeting's on, coffee's brewing, crisis averted. You see, backup power isn't optional. It guards what matters, from your kid's breakfast to your pet's heater, just like the 2025 LA wildfires, where Jackery donated $50,000 and 200 plus solar generators to keep family going. This is what about real protection is all about. So you see, disasters don't wait, but you can be ready. Grab the Jackery Plus, your home's silent guardian. We stood with California, and tonight we're here for you. Always powered, always prepared. Oh, I think it's time to do the giveaway. I saw a bunch of you commenting in our little comment section, so this is the very first one we're giving away. Whoever our lucky winner is today is going home with a Jackery Explorer 100 Plus that is worth $89.99. Okay, let's see some of the winners. Okay, we got a winner. It is Paul. Paul, you are our winner today. You are going home with an $89.99 Jackery Explorer Plus. Congratulations. That's so amazing. And to our other people in the live broadcast, don't give up if you haven't won a prize yet. As long as you are in our live stream today, there's still a chance to get another giveaway. So please don't leave the broadcast. There's many more prizes. So this is just the first giveaway of today's live stream. There are many more perks in store, so don't bail on today's live stream show. We got top-notch content, incredible rewards. Hang tight. So earlier we delved into how Jackery lent a hand to over 200 families during the California wildfires. Paul emphasized how every second counts in a disaster. A power outage can be a matter of life and death and hope and despair, but during that real-life California wildfire, Jackery was a beacon of light in the dark. It's technology with human touch and the value we bring, and the lifeline for families in harm's way. Now, let's rewind to last year's California wildfire. See how the Jackery 5000 Plus sustained hope. From the rubble to the shelters, uncover how electricity was the first stride forward in rebuilding. The ultimate line of defense.
My cousin, who lives where one of the major fires happened, they've been without power for 5 days. To be without power, it's always a surprise. Both of us are on CPAPs. Without electricity, we can't breathe at night.
I'm here on behalf of Jackery to deliver your 5,000 watt generator. Today we're installing the Jackery transfer switch. Instead of having the old school generator with all that noise, we have a nice quiet generator. Inside the unit, everything's self-explanatory. The unit tells you where to land everything. In case the grid goes out, the battery powers up your house.
With the smart switch, we wouldn't even notice that the power went out. It just switches seamlessly. A battery backup is just another smart thing to have to be prepared. There's multiple uses. It can expand from 5,000. It can go up to 60,000 kilowatt hour battery. You can grab it and move it where you need it. You can walk around with this and see how that's going to impact how fast your battery is draining.
So my computer screen, it should stay on.
So the grid light went off. Let's check the computer transfer switch. did it so quick that even my computer didn't get shut off. You would not even notice it. Having the Jackery 5000 helps bring peace of mind.
It's a game changer for us.
Welcome back, folks. And look who's here. We have Kevin. I didn't get to properly introduce him earlier. This is Jackery's marketing manager, Kevin. He's here to co-host with me.
Hey, what's up? I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And just to mention, those of you who are in our giveaway, and if you won something, just make sure to email us. Where do we need to email?
Marketing@jackery.com.
Marketing@jackery.com. That's how you'll get your giveaway. Just wanted to do a little friendly reminder there. All right. So you saw that video over there. Yeah. That was hard. Were you affected by the?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. So I'm actually from NorCal myself. So,
me too.
Yeah, you are.
Hey.
So yeah, it didn't really affect me directly, but we do have a lot of friends in SoCal as well, friends and family. So I was lucky enough so that it didn't really affect me. But you know, it is kind of a tragedy. And when it did happen, as part of Jackery's marketing team, we did reach out to local nonprofits and kind of like first responders and make sure that we did do our part, right? So we donated about $50,000 worth of supplies, as well as 200 plus solar generators to kind of just relieve the efforts just a little bit. Yeah,
that's amazing. That's amazing to hear. And what do we got over here? We got something going on, huh?
Yeah. So we'll break it down a little bit, a little bit more into detail later. But this is our emergency corner. So when the spring's around, it's about time to start thinking about home improvements, right? And what better time to improve your home than now? We've got some sales going on, and we'll go more into detail in a little bit. But this is our Jackery emergency corner, and it is gonna keep you powered during a disaster.
Okie dokie. And actually, we're gonna go to, we have a pro, an off-grid pro. His name is Nate. He's got a cool little situation. Let's go check out what he's all about.
Yeah.
Hey there, Nate, and thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Nate, can you please introduce your off-grid house and what it's like living in it?
Yeah, so I live on a 100-acre property, and I have a house in a pole building. Just kind of inside of it, it feels just like a modern house, but it's a really small place. And on the outside, I'm just surrounded by woods. I have rainwater collection for my water. I have solar for my electric, and it feels really like a house on the inside. But when I go outside, it sure feels like I live in the woods.
Oh my gosh, that sounds lovely. I'm from the woods, so sounds nice.
It is.
Living in an outdoor off-grid cabin, extreme weather is bound to be a factor. Have you encountered any emergency situations due to weather, and how did you handle them at the time?
I did. Actually, 48 hours ago, it's been extremely dry here for a spring, and there was a wildfire that broke out on a neighboring property and ended up burning about 100 acres. But at the time, I thought maybe it was going to burn more, including my property. So I spent a little bit of time in a frantic hurry trying to clear debris away from buildings and stuff like that. But also, at the same breath, I was thinking about getting out of here and running across the road for a while, and I was trying to figure out the different things to bring with me. Obviously, I've got a bunch of animals and things like that, but one of the things I was thinking about bringing was my Jackery 5000. Because it's portable, I can actually take the power unit itself and take it with me, and then if I would return after a fire, no matter what was happening here, I would have some place to get power right in the back of my truck.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, crisis averted. Glad everybody's safe, including the pets.
Yeah, thank you. Me too.
So, in your opinion, why should people take emergency preparedness resources into account when upgrading their homes?
Well, it's one of those things in your home, you feel kind of safe and you get a level of comfort because that's what home's supposed to be all about. However, bad things can still happen to your home, and you always hear about things happening to other people, but when something happens to you, it is really, really nice to have food storage. It's really nice to have water, drinking water, even just non-potable water for washing things or maybe putting out a fire, for example.
Yeah.
Backup electric for any medical devices or critical equipment such as, your internet or things that you really want to have running so you can contact people.
Oh, yes. Very, very important. So setting up an emergency kit is something more and more families are considering nowadays. As an advocate of self-sufficiency and an expert in home disaster preparedness, how do you think one should properly set up an emergency kit?
Well, I think you need to think about the essentials for life. You need water, you need food, medical supplies, because sometimes even when something's happening, it may not be a huge disaster, but it might be a disaster in your life because you cut a leg or something.
Yeah.
Things I think about out here, running chainsaws and all this stuff. So it's important to have some medical supplies, maybe a tourniquet, some, emergency bandages.
Yeah.
And again, electric for anything, whether you're trying to charge your cell phone to call for help or anything like that.
Yeah. And what about you personally? Like, how do you use your Jackery? What's essential to you?
So for me, I have my 5,000 plus set up because I have a very small home. I have multiple other buildings. I have different buildings for animals. I have a garage, which I'm currently in, and I have it set up to actually back up power each one of these buildings. And because it's an essential home backup, you're not necessarily wanting to power everything you normally do. So it's very easy for me to just power certain buildings, say I have one down in the outdoor kitchen that's got a fridge and a freezer. Pretty important to me that my food doesn't go bad there.
So you would say that your fridge and freezer are your number one essential? What's your number one essential? How about that?
The number one essential would probably be, well, right now I've got some eggs in an incubator, so those need to stay at a certain temperature in order for a couple quail to hatch out. So it changes, by the day for sure. But the refrigerator and freezer is very important. My coffee maker is very important. It might not be important to a lot of other people, but very important to me. And of course, keeping that incubator going. So yeah, it does change off and on, and I just pay attention to what's backed up by the Jackery versus what isn't.
Oh no, I hear you on the coffee. I mean, I can't live without it. And the quail sounds so fun. That's when are they due to hatch?
They're due to hatch in about 15 days, I believe. And I've never had quail before, so it'll be a new experience. I've had ducks, I've had chickens, but quail are just much smaller versions, I guess.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so fun. All right, so
Yeah.
since you own the Jackery 5000 and the Jackery 5000 solar panels in your off-grid cabin, what makes the Jackery 5000 home backup kit stand out as a home backup solution?
I think one of the things that makes it stand out is how easy it is to actually use. I had my 70-couple-year-old neighbor over here. I was showing him how to use it because he wants home backup. It's really important to him. And I was showing him how it works. I also showed him my other system with the all the cables between all the batteries. And, I talked a little bit about how you calculate your voltage and your amps and your watts. And I'm sure he could learn all that. He just doesn't want to, he just... something that would be plug and play. So it was something that I thought was very simple and easy, and it's not something you have to invest a lot of time in researching, how it's made on the inside, because that's been taken care of for you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for sharing that with him. That's really nice.
For sure.
All right, so this is just a final question from me. What is your favorite thing about living off grid? Tell me, what's the scoop?
Well, for me and the way I live my life, I really like my modern conveniences. I like my espresso maker. I like just a lot of different, like my modern washer and dryer. Just all the basic things you would have in your normal house that most people don't necessarily associate with off-grid living. They think I'm out, chopping trees down with an axe every day. But the reality is I get to live in creature comforts, like a lot of other people, but at the same time, when I open that door and go outside, I'm surrounded by nature. It's just nothing but woods and animals and and wildlife, and it's really gorgeous and relaxing.
Oh, well, that's great. It sounds like a wonderful life. I think I need to look into some off-grid living now too.
Oh, you certainly can. It's it's a different lifestyle.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. It was really a pleasure talking with you and hearing about your off-grid life.
All right. Well, thank you, and I appreciate you having me on.
All right. Well, you have a good one.
All right. You
Bye. All right. I believe it's time for our second giveaway. It was great to see a lot of you participating in the first one, and our prizes are only going to get better and bigger. So it's time for prize number 2.
Yeah. What do we have now? We have a microwave worth $350, and it's kind of a good segue into our essentials and what you really want to keep powered. But before we get into that, so you guys can see in the pop-up on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, you guys can see how to enter and if you guys did enter successfully. So on the bottom left-hand corner, it should say you can enter our Jackery giveaway to win the microwave if you use the keyword essential.
Okay, you heard him. It is the key word essential. So stay tuned. We're going to pick a random lucky winner. So stay tuned and use the word essential.
Yeah, and I kind of just wanted to say, if you don't mind me saying, I wanted to say hi to everyone here. So it's been a while since we've gone live, but I see a lot of familiar faces. Vicky, Sherwin, Jennifer, it's always good to see you guys. And, a lot of people are asking, is this live? Yeah, like we are live. We kind of went through some housekeeping, but, finally I can reply to your comments. I'm seeing you guys interacting with us live, and I'm really glad to see some familiar faces. So yeah,
we are definitely live because this is new for me, having to interact with the comments too. So yeah, he's a little bit more of a pro than I am.
It's also great to have you here. Usually it's just by myself, so cool. I'm really glad to have someone else here.
Yay! But so don't forget that word essential, everyone.
Yeah, so we'll give you guys some time to join into the giveaway to win the microwave. If you guys join successfully, you guys will be able to see your names pop up in the in the giveaway in the bottom left. But so we'll go ahead.
We saw how Nate utilized his Jackery Plus, but can you tell us a little bit about our little emergency corner here?
Yeah, so this is Jackery's emergency corner.
Okay.
And it's basically just the setup of our Jackery 5000 Plus, as well as our smart transfer switch.
Gotcha.
So before I get into the nitty-gritty details about this whole thing, so essential home backup, we keep referring to this phrase, what exactly is it? So essential home backup is just focusing on your essentials when you're in an outage. So whether it's your essential circuits, which is what this set is for, or just essential appliances, that's really what the core of essential home backup is. And
and essential maybe means something different for each person, because what's essential to me might not be essential to you.
Exactly. So for me, and I think a lot of families would actually prioritize your kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Your fridge, your microwave, all of these are probably most key or critical devices during an outage. But some people might, some workaholics out there might prioritize their home office. Some people might prioritize their bedroom, or the comfort of their living room. So that's really what essential home backup is. It means something different to everyone, but in the event of an outage, your essentials are essentials. So that's what you got to keep in mind. And in comparison to whole home backup, this whole category, essential home backup, is designed specifically to focus on what you need, right? And we're able to provide virtually the same exact benefits as a whole home backup system, but you get it for half the price.
Yes, more affordable. We all love more affordable in this day and age. And when you get to pick up your essentials, whatever you need, it does make everything a lot more affordable.
Yeah. So let's talk about the system real quick.
Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Yeah. So this is our, our patented Jackery's emergency corner, and I think it's a great time to actually get the set for yourself if you're looking to improve your home for, power-proofing your home for disasters. But this is our 5000 Plus. It's going to be the star of the show today, and this is our smart transfer switch, our STS. And on the bottom over here, I'm not sure if you guys can see. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Our cameraman's on point. On the bottom over here, you guys can see our Jackery battery pack 5000 Plus, which basically expands the capacity of our base unit.
So you can get more power with this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So the 5000 Plus actually by itself has 5 kilowatt hours of power. So in terms of essential rooms, that's enough to power your kitchen for more than 12 hours, half a day. Most outages only last a couple of hours at most. So being able to power your kitchen for 12 hours is a lot already. And your bedroom, your living room, your office can go upwards of 20 hours, 15, 16, 17 hours. And that's just that's us being a little bit more luxurious with the way we're using our electricity. But if you ever do want to expand your capacity, you can always get the battery pack to expand, and it goes all the way up to 60 kilowatt hours.
Wow.
Do you know how many days that is? You want to take a guess?
I mean, I'm not really good at this part. Let me just take a guess. That's gonna be 10 days.
Up. One more guess. More.
Okay, 20 days.
More.
30?
Yeah, it's upwards of 30 days when you have our whole kit, right? So when you build out the 5000 Plus with all the expansion packs, it goes all the way upwards of 30 days of essential backup power, which is crazy.
Very cool. Like a whole month. That's wild.
Yeah. And if you guys want to bring the camera a little bit closer, we could talk about the 5000 Plus in detail. And a lot of people might be thinking, oh, something like this, if you want to bring the camera close, something like this might be a little bit complicated or a little bit, kind of intimidating to a user who has never been familiar with a Jackery before. But these are actually designed to be incredibly easy to use. So in the middle over here, we have a light up LED display screen. Okay. And this monitors 3 things. So mainly over here, the percentage you see in the middle, that's going to be your battery capacity. So it'll tell you how much percentage you have left. On the right side of the screen is going to be the input. So whether you're charging through our solar panels, so through solar energy or through AC charging or through DC charging, you're actually able to see how much power is coming in. And a lot of people, will fiddle around with it and, have a good time with that and kind of test all their different appliances. And then on the right side, you guys can see the output, which is how much power you're actually drawing from the 5000 Plus. So it's super simple, right?
Very cool. Yeah, I can just plug all my appliances right in here, straight to it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's super easy. It's easy to use. It's it's functional when you buy it. It's plug and play friendly. So once you get it, you can use it.
What about can I move this thing? I mean, I'm a woman.
I'll get to that in a little bit. I know you're excited to play around with it. But
you know what? I gotta touch things.
Yeah. So and if you don't have this whole set, right? And if you just have the 5000 Plus, you're able to use it by just using these outlets over here. We've got 4 AC outlets, which power up to 7,200 watts in output, and that's enough to power multiple essential devices. So your fridges, your electric stoves, your kettles, your coffee machines, all of those together easily.
So I can pretty much do my essentials in my whole home, you're saying?
Exactly. So this is designed actually for your circuits. So we target rooms at once rather than appliances, since this is such a strong generator.
Wow,
so,
very cool.
Yeah, on top of the AC outlets and USB-C outlets that we also have a dual voltage switch over for our Jackery 5000 Plus. So we've got, I'm not going to show you guys just yet, but we have 2 240 volt outlets on the right side and 30 amp plugs, allowing you to power your RVs and your your 240 volt appliances like your dryers and washing machines. Yeah.
Oh, okay, very cool.
So, are you curious about this guy?
Yes. What is this? Tell me about it.
So this is I mentioned it briefly earlier, but this is our smart transfer switch, or our STS. And our STS allows you to power, or allows you to connect your 5000 Plus directly to your essential circuits. And once you have this, you can hook up this whole system to your Jackery app, which allows you to, schedule charging times, monitor real-time charging, as well as your battery life, all of that. And it actually helps you save upwards of 30% on your monthly electricity bills when you schedule peak charging times.
Oh, so it flips kind of back and forth.
Exactly, yeah. So when electricity is expensive on the grid, you guys can switch to backup battery power. And when it's, not as expensive, you guys can recharge the battery backup.
You hear that? It saves you money, folks.
Yeah, so, you'll get a return on your investment in a couple of years. So this is a really good design. But
very cool.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so you can power these from the grid or solar? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, from the grid or solar or even from DC charging. So
Wow.
I see a lot of you guys in the comment section actually asking or wondering if this really is a generator. Like I see comments saying, isn't this just a really big battery? Like, yes, this by itself is just a really big battery, but we call it a solar generator because you're actually able to generate electricity through solar energy, and you're able to do that with our panels. So I'm gonna put my
let's check
phone
it out.
down. Yeah.
Okay, so we can charge these with solar panels.
Yeah. So
How
this
cool.
is our 500 watt solar Saga, 500X solar Saga. And it's a 500 watt panel. It's foldable, it's collapsible, it's extremely light. So if you want to help me pick it up. Yeah, it's super light. And
wow,
do you want to lay it down?
Easy, yeah, that's super easy.
So this is how you would assemble it. You know, some of you guys may be more familiar with our more traditional panels, which is, you know, it's like a collapsible two-faced panel, but this one is a little bit bigger in terms of output, so it is a lot larger.
Okay.
But it is, so this is how you lay it out generally.
Okay, so you don't lay it flat?
Yeah, you don't lay, do you know why we don't lay it flat?
No, why?
Yeah, so this actually blew my mind when our product team told me about this, but the reason you don't lay it flat is because it's bifacial. So what does that mean? It means when you lay it down like this and you have arches and you leave some gaps in between, because it is bifacial, it actually collects the solar energy that bounces off of the ground when it hits the parts, like the ground underneath the panel.
Oh my gosh, so like both sides are charging basically.
Yeah, exactly. So the front side of the panel already is 500 watts. Wow. So if you're able to just, you know, in ideal conditions, it'll charge at 500 watts per hour. But when, you know, maybe the sun isn't as strong, or maybe some parts of the sun are being blocked by, you know, clouds or trees, you're actually able to increase your solar charging efficiency because of its bifacial design. So it is kind of incredible, huh?
Very cool. This is so neat, and it was so lightweight. I had no idea it was going to be so easy for me to pick up.
Yeah, it's super sick. And, you know, 2 of these panels can give you upwards of 1,000 watts of input for your 5,000 plus. But not only does the 5,000 plus connect with our portable panels, it also connects with your, you know, existing rooftop panels that you already have. And it goes all the way up to 4,000 watts of input through that. So it is a super flexible solution for your home.
That is amazing. And we love sustainable. So we want to do as much solar as possible these days.
Yeah. It was super light, right?
Yeah, that was way light.
Yeah.
I can move it around. I think that's what I was wondering about these. Can I move these guys around? I mean,
yeah, so the whole design of our entire setup is that it's plug and play friendly, it's portable. So not only are our panels ready to use when you get them, it's just one cord away from, you know, generating electricity for you, but our 5,000 plus by itself is, I'm gonna unplug it right now to show you how portable it is.
There we go.
I'm gonna disconnect, so this connects our STS or our smart transfer switch directly to our 5,000 plus, but once we disconnect it, you're actually, so
it rolls?
Yeah, it comes with handles. It comes with a suitcase design, so a handle, wheels, if you want to just like move it around a little bit.
Wow, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I was not expecting that.
So to be completely honest, our 5,000 plus is heavy.
Yeah.
Right? It's 132 pounds. By itself, it's not portable like at all. It is heavy, I'm not gonna lie. The 2 of us would probably break our backs heavy. I don't work out. But because of its portable design, you're actually able to, like, anybody could just lug it around. And if it's too heavy, you just, you know, lift up the suitcase handle and just push it around or just pull it around. It's super portable.
It looks exactly like a suitcase.
Yeah.
So technically I could take this camping or wherever I needed to if I could?
Yeah. And, well, I see on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you guys are...
I think we're about to announce our final our second giveaway. Okay. Remember, our next giveaway is the microwave worth $315. We saw you in the comments down there, and we did pick a lucky winner, and the winner is...
Brian.
Brian! Hey,
congratulations, Brian.
Good job, Brian. You won our microwave. You're going home with a brand new microwave.
Yeah. So Brian, as well as Paul, and any future winners of our Jackery giveaway, make sure to reach out at Jackery at marketing@jackery.com so that we're able to, you know, be in contact with you, and we can get you. You know, we can get all your details and then make sure the giveaway prize is on its way to you.
Okay.
So,
and don't lose faith. We have 2 more amazing prizes, so stay tuned to the live. We've got lots of other giveaways. It's going to be really exciting. They only get bigger and better, so stay tuned.
Yeah, just going to answer some questions here.
Yeah.
So 132 pounds isn't too much weight for your minivan. No, it's not, Gina. And
let's see if I can do this too.
Yeah, you want to read some comments out?
This is where my multitasking
I see a lot of you guys are asking about the giveaways still. So yeah, if you guys, we still have 2 more giveaways, and the prizes just get bigger and better. So make sure to stay tuned. We'll keep you guys updated, and we're gonna have another giveaway in just
real soon.
Yeah, just a short moment. So
really,
make sure to stay tuned.
Soon. Stay tuned. It's a good one. So.
Oh, John asks, can I charge the Jackery with a gas generator? So yes, you can, because our Jackery actually powers off of AC as well. So if you want an AC charge, whether it's through wall charging or through traditional generators, gas generators, you can use a gas generator to power up and recharge your Jackery in the case you don't have solar power, or you just want some extra juice.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, what's the length of the solar panel cable? What's the max length of the cable?
Okay, tell me.
So the cable, I'm too lazy to move it around, but the cable actually stretches for about 5 feet. So you can actually, kind of move it away from your generator. But we actually have extension cords, like DC to DC extension cords, specifically designed for your solar panels. Okay. And you can get that in the accessory portion of our Jackery.com website.
Cool.
Yeah. So speaking of our website, do you know, if you were curious and you wanted to get a 5,000 plus, wouldn't you be curious about what's the best time to get it and how expensive it is?
I mean, yeah, I would probably be shopping around for a deal, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so wouldn't it be great if we had some deals going on right now?
Are there some deals going on right now?
Yeah, so we actually have a Jackery home improvement sale going on. So if you visit our Jackery.com right now, you're gonna be able to see our home improvement sale, and you're gonna get up to 50% off on, up to 50% off on various Jackery products and solar generators. But if you're looking specifically for this set, so our Essential Home Backup Kit 5,000 plus, is actually up to 21% off. And these, I'm gonna be honest, these generators aren't, they're not super cheap. They're not the cheapest. But with that in mind, we actually, you can save upwards of thousands of dollars when you do purchase during our sales. So I think it's a better time than ever to check this out.
And compared to whole home backup, it's still going to be way more affordable. This is just for essentials, and it is a more cost-friendly option for everybody out there.
Yeah. Do you or your friends drive an EV?
Yeah, I do. I have a few friends.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So some people were asking, can the Jackery 5,000 plus power your EV?
Yeah.
Technically, yes. We don't recommend it. We wouldn't recommend hooking up your Tesla or whatever directly to the 5,000 plus to charge. However, when you have this connected to your home power through the smart transfer switch, you can actually pull power safely through AC outlets or 12-volt charging for your home charging cable for the Tesla. So yeah.
Gotcha. Very cool.
Convenient, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what else? So many people. There's so many comments today.
You know what? For me, it's hard to multitask.
Usually when I'm by myself, I answer these questions because they just keep going. But I'm so glad I have a host today. So.
Oh man. Okay, let me see. Let's see if I find any comments.
Okay. All the boring technical ones, I'll answer.
Set.
You take the fun ones.
Okay.
Okay, so Doug, what's up? How well does the Jackery handle cold weather, like below zero? So Jackery's, so I'll answer 2 questions at once. So Perry and Doug both asked similar questions. Perry asked, what battery technology is used by Jackery? Okay. So Jackery uses LFP technology for most of our newer models. So all of our Plus series uses lithium iron phosphate, which is our newest battery cell chemistry technology. And although it's a little bit heavier than our lithium ion, it actually holds charge longer, and it has a higher output, so allowing you to power more devices for virtually the same size of a unit. And speaking of new cell technology, I think Doug, was it? Yeah, Doug asked, how well does the Jackery handle cold weather? So through a combination of our new battery cell technology and our charge shield, our patented charge shield, you can actually power up to negative 20 degrees in negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit in terms of weather. So you don't have to worry about it being too cold.
I have a question. Do these work in other countries? Are these designed specifically for America, or do we have versions that are in other countries?
Yeah, so Jackery sells globally.
Oh,
so
cool. That's great.
whether you're trying to buy in Australia or in Europe, in Asia, we sell globally. Canada as well, but we've started from the U.S. and Jackery, if you didn't know, was actually founded in California.
Oh wow!
Yeah, down the street from us.
No way!
Yeah, so they were actually across the street from Apple when they were founded in 2012. So
wow, okay. All the more reason to use Jackery, everyone.
It's a good thing. Let's find. I feel like I've been stealing all these questions, and they're boring as hell. Let's find you a.
Let's find a good. Here, let me see. I got the Australia question.
You got the Australia question?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah.
What else do I?
Does it work? Does it work okay in cloudy weather, or do we?
Yeah.
I suppose you could go back and forth from solar to your grid, but how do the solar panels work in cloudier weather?
Yeah, so it actually does stay powered in cloudy weather, so you don't have to worry about it. One thing that I thought was really fun during my time, because I go to a lot of shows, like a lot of overlanding shows, and I, talk about our generators, and I have little show and tell. Even when it's cloudy, you still pull power from the panels.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Good to know.
Anyways, I'm feeling kind of hungry. You want to make some food to eat?
Okay, let's give it a go.
Yeah. We'll take you guys over to our kitchen where we have, our third giveaway waiting for you guys, and we have a little special surprise, as well as some more fun and engaging comments or content for you guys.
Yes.
So, yeah, so head on over.
Let's check out the kitchen.
Yeah. So I actually had 2 refrigerators prepped for us to kind of showcase just how incredible the Jackeries are and just how important they are when it comes to essential home power.
Yeah.
Right. So first and foremost, in outages, your fridge is by far the most important essential appliance.
Food, come on. We all want our food to stay safe.
So although I'm dreading this part because okay, so is it this camera? Okay, so we have 2 fridges here, and to kind of show you guys how incredibly important the Jackery is in terms of backup, especially for your fridge, we've prepared 2 fridges for you. So one fridge on the left side here is going to be not powered by the Jackery. So
this one went through a power outage,
yeah,
right?
So my team and we got some fresh fruits, some vegetables, some steak, as well as milk and some drinks, some eggs. All of these for this small fridge that has been powered by the Jackery.
Okay.
I've left it in there for less than a day. I bought it yesterday. I put it in there.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Am I opening? Were you opening it?
Yeah. You want to open it? Just show them.
Here, wait. Oh, this side.
Yeah.
Oh no. It doesn't
rancid.
smell good. I'm not gonna lie, it does not smell good. We have got some wilty. Oh god, it smells bad. I wish you had smell-o-vision right now because oh no, is that milk?
Yeah, it's
ew.
It's.
Bleh.
I can't lie, it actually smells terrible. We probably close it up.
We should probably close it.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my god. It smells so bad.
Why are we doing this?
I was on this side. How did it smell when you're next to the fridge?
It was not good. Not good. Great.
My God, I'm like, we're not even acting. This is not like a paid segment.
This is not a test.
Yeah, this is actually terrible. And we didn't even leave the food in there for that long. I bought it last night and we just left it in there. I think the Coke, as well as some of the fruits were. No, stop! Don't open it again.
I thought the steak. I believe there's a steak in here too.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh, okay. So
I think should we compare the two?
Well, let's go check. No, don't. Okay, show it to them.
Oh no, that's bad.
Yeah. So the steak,
it's brown.
It's kind of been oxidized, but I don't think it's very safe to eat anymore. So in terms of food safety, we have.
Let's not.
This
Let's
is just
get that.
yeah.
I need to close this.
Oh my god.
Oh my
so,
god. Oh my god.
this is a demo fridge, right?
Yeah.
So we don't really have too many things in there, and it's just a fridge. It's not a freezer.
Yeah.
So when you're actually, when you're actually experiencing an outage and your fridge is full of, lots of food, lots of frozen food, some fresh fruits, vegetables, all of that, on average. So do you know how much value is in a fridge on average in the American household?
I mean,
take a guess.
I don't know. I think everybody's different, but I would say at least like $100, $200, somewhere in between that.
Did you know, for a double door fridge, on average for a household, it's about $300.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we can't lose that. No.
Yeah. So it's pretty expensive, especially if you lose all the food in there because of an outage. So yeah, and disaster-prone areas actually frequent outages every year. So if you're living in Miami where there's a lot of hurricanes, or in Texas where you're kind of just permanently off the grid, or in Cali where we're from, where we have earthquakes and just rolling outages, you average about 3 to 4 outages a year. So that adds up, especially if you lose some food, some fruit every time, and that'll be about upwards of $1,000 a year for families that live in disaster-prone areas.
Yeah.
So
should we check out this?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so this fridge, I'm
yay!
happy to show you guys.
It's pretty.
So this
look
fridge
at that. Oh, I just moved the.
You're good.
Thing. But look at that. Beautiful. Just gorgeous, folks.
Oops.
I know,
okay,
that was our.
This is 7 degrees Fahrenheit. It just says low. But
no,
14.1 degrees Fahrenheit. It is kind of like cold temperature.
And then look at our steaks. They look beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. That's the color you want a steak.
So look at our ribeye. USDA. Oh, sorry. Where's the? Okay. Look at our ribeye. USDA prime ribeye, or maybe it's grass-fed. It doesn't look too marbled, but. So, are you feeling kind of hungry?
What are we gonna cook this?
Yeah, yes, I think it'd be a great time to show off the Jackery if we were to just make a steak.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But as you guys could see in the fridge, everything. So this fridge, the one that we just opened up, the double door fridge, was powered by Jackery, and we left it on overnight. And we'll show you the LED display. This whole setup, our house is hooked up to our emergency corner that I just showed you guys with the 5,000 plus. So everything that we're doing today, from making a coffee to making a steak, and we've got some 3D printing segments for you guys later in our home office. Everything, as well as our fridge, is powered by our Jackery 5,000 plus.
So our kitchen is up and running. That's amazing.
Yeah. So doesn't that look good?
It looks way well. Let me tell you, it looked way better than the small fridge one.
Yeah. So maybe we should do something exciting before we pull the steak.
Okay, wait, what do you have in mind?
So I wanted to stress, again, just how incredibly useful the Jackery is. And the best way to do that is actually show you guys directly what seamless switchover is. And although it might seem a little bit simulated because, it's it is simulated, it's in a controlled environment, but I do want to show you guys what seamless transition feels like. So seamless transition is when the power goes out, less than 20 milliseconds of switchover time, all your devices are going to be running seamlessly.
Wow.
Right? So
that is some quick switchover.
Isn't that pretty sick?
Yeah.
So everything. So our entire house right now, is powered together, but our kitchen right now is powered directly through our Jackery 5000 Plus, which we showed you earlier, and we're gonna cut the power out in our house, and we're gonna show you guys.
We're gonna do a little power outage?
Yeah, we're gonna cut all the power out in the house, and then show you guys what it looks like to, essentially be powered. Okay. So I'm gonna cut the power out in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Oh no!
Cut the power out. So this is the room next to us right now. You guys can hear me, but you guys can't see me. This is our home office next to us, and the power from the kitchen as well as the lighting on our set is all powered through the Jackery 5000 Plus. So
we're lit up. The office, however, lost some power.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because we got our Jackery.
Yeah. So although it's simulated, but that's basically what it's going to be like when a disaster strikes.
You won't see a switchover.
Yeah.
We're still just up and running and good to go and good to cook our steak. And probably good to announce our next giveaway.
Yeah, so we were talking about the fridge being super essential, right?
Okay,
so wouldn't you guys all like to win a fridge?
Ooh, okay. Our very next giveaway, our third giveaway, is very exciting. We have a fridge for you. It is worth $1,500, and so you're gonna want to drop. We have a keyword here, right? If we can just, what is our keyword for the?
It's home. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you guys want to participate, we're gonna pull up the little giveaway carousel for you guys in just a little bit. And when that goes live, all you guys need to do is type home in the chat. Okay. So we have it live right now. So on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, just type the keyword home. Doesn't matter. So I have a big home. I have a small home.
Yeah. However you want to do it. I'm feeling like I want to go home. I don't know. But just remember, home is your keyword. Type it in the comments now and you will be entered to win the fridge.
Yeah, so you guys will be able to see your live updates, as well as if you guys have successfully entered the giveaway or not, through the carousel attachment, I guess, on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. But while we wait for you guys to join in, so again, the giveaway rules are going to be on your screen, and just type home. But while we wait for more people to join in, let's make a ribeye.
Okay. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. I can eat some steak.
I have an electric pan plugged into our 5000 Plus right now. I have I guess this is like a mini cast iron / skillet. I got some tongs and salt, pepper, some oil, as well as ribeye. So
our good steak, not the one in the bad fridge.
All right. So I'm terrible at multitasking, so I'm gonna need you to take over for me.
Okay.
When I'm making the steak.
Got you. Got you.
Do you want to answer some questions?
Yeah. Let's take a look here. Okay. So we have Kevin making our steak. How good of a chef do you think you are?
I'm terrible.
You're terrible?
I'm burning the hell out of the steak.
How about on a scale of 1 to 10, how well in the comment section do we think Kevin's gonna do?
Okay, really? You're gonna? Okay,
I'm gonna call you out.
This wasn't part of the plan.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so
so yeah, you're seasoning with some salt and pep. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a cool question. Anybody got some questions for Kevin? Let's see. Okay. Ooh, we got a lot of people that are entering. Somebody's gonna win a fridge today. How exciting!
You know, making a steak on live in front of hundreds of live viewers wasn't on my 2025 bingo card.
Well, you know what? Here we are, though.
Okay, so.
Okay, let's see. So you're salting, you're peppering.
Yeah, well seasoned.
Okay, so.
Tap it in.
So literally every one of these appliances is going to be fine to run all at once. The Jackery can handle it all.
Yeah. So we have 3 main appliances here, right? We've got the electric stove, we've got the coffee machine, we've got the fridge. All this is being powered by the 5000 Plus. And did you know that all 3 of these appliances actually use a lot of power?
Yeah, I mean, now I know.
Now you know, yeah. But they actually are all being powered simultaneously by the 5000 Plus. I'll show you guys later when I make some coffee, if we want a refresher. But I'm gonna wait for the pan to heat up a little bit.
I have a question from a viewer.
Yeah, what's up?
If your power goes like off and on quickly, like it's a quick shortage, will you see any sort of lag, or will it be just like we did here in the kitchen?
Yeah, so, you know, I saw some comments earlier saying you guys just turn the lights on and off, but that's basically just because of how simple it is, or because of how easy it is to switch over to backup battery. It really does just feel like that. Like when your lights go off, everything else will be powered normally. You know, we like to say that if you have a Jackery, you'll be the last in your whole neighborhood to even know about outages, right? You'll be cooking your steak, you'll be, you know, playing your games or on Zoom call with your boss, but you know, the whole neighborhood's gonna be out of power. You're not even gonna feel it. Just like that, all your devices will be powered instantly during an outage.
And those of you with questions on how to win, again, it's just you type the word home in the comment section and we'll announce the winner, and then you'll email, who do we email?
Marketing@jackery.com.
Marketing@jackery.com to get your winning. So don't even worry, we have a lot of you entering to win. So let's just get this steak up and running.
Yeah.
So you have it all the way up. Oh, I see some steam.
Yeah, it's kind of
Very cool.
Okay, so I'm not Gordon Ramsay, but you know, when the when the pan starts smoking, I think it's about time that we can
I think it
start cooking. Yeah,
is.
so I'm gonna turn the heat down so I make sure I don't, because this is kind of thick. Make sure I don't burn the steak.
Let's take a look.
Yeah. These things actually pull a lot of power, like a lot of power.
Oh, you hear that sizzle?
Yeah, so it's a good sizzle.
Quite nice.
So
look at
there we go.
that.
Yeah. That looks really good.
Yeah, that looks
Look
beautiful.
at me, Mom! I'm cooking on live TV. So I'm gonna press down the steak, make sure we get a good sear. It's turned on low heat right now so that we don't get a lot of gray band, and make sure it cooks thoroughly through. Look at me, I'm so proud of myself.
Okay. He said he didn't know, but now it seems like he knows.
Yeah, you know, this steak is fresh, and I'm sorry to be throwing all this at you guys, but the reason why it's fresh is because when we left it in the fridge overnight, our fridge was powered by the 5000 plus, so.
Yeah. This is so cool, and it smells nice in here.
It does smell good, right?
I mean, who doesn't want a steak?
Oh my God, we even have, is this rosemary or thyme?
Yeah, I believe it's rosemary. Get it in there.
Oh, this is thyme. Oh my God.
Do we think we need to turn it up a tiny bit or no?
No, I think, do you want, I'm not a professional.
It's a little slow, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
We're gonna bump it up a little bit more.
All right, we're gonna bump it up a little bit. Right up to medium heat. Was it too low earlier?
It was like, yeah, it was just, you know.
Okay.
We need to get a little sear on it,
so
right? Check out some of the comments, see if there's anything you like there. Lots of people entering to win. Amazing. We're getting ready to pull, so don't worry. Somebody's going home with that fridge really, really soon. It'll be right after this steak is done. So.
Yo, Santiago. Hey, Santiago, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. Way to go, Kevin. It smells good from here. I'm doing a great job.
Yeah.
Gonna do some housekeeping. If you guys have any questions about the Jackery, feel free to ask me. I think this is the perfect opportunity for you guys to get any questions out of the way. But, oh, that smells really good.
I know, it smells real nice.
So, Chris.
Real nice.
Chris says, I bought a Jackery. What's up? Oh.
I just really like pepper on mine, so we're gonna go for it.
She doesn't trust my seasoning.
Listen,
Chris says, I bought a Jackery. It doesn't work within the first year and they won't let me exchange via warranty. Don't worry, we actually have the best in-house customer service team. In the office, they sit right behind me. I know them personally, they're amazing. Reach out to hello@jackery.com in terms of any warranty questions or service questions. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a little peek.
Yeah, you want to flip it? So,
listen, I didn't mean to take over.
How's the sear looking?
It's not searing enough.
Really? Let me take a peek. My turn.
It's too gray.
You're right.
Did you hear that, folks? Did you hear that? Say it one more time. No.
You're right.
It smells so good in here.
It does
now
smell
I'm
super
hungry.
good, right?
I didn't know I was hungry until this.
So electric stoves do take a lot of power, and you know all of this again is being powered by the 5000 plus, which makes it an incredible device.
I know, super cool.
Yeah.
So I can do coffee too, is that right?
Yeah, I'll actually make you a cup of coffee after we make some steak.
Okay.
So we can take a little,
Yeah.
a little breather.
Yeah. Okay. I just didn't know you could do all these devices all at once. So what does a kitchen take up, like output wise? Is there like an average?
Yeah. So on average, it takes about like 1 kilowatt hour per like 3 to 4 hours, and you know it depends. So a lot of devices won't be like the electric stove where it's.
There we go.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good sear. All
There
right,
we
turn the heat down
go.
a little bit after we get the sear down.
Let's get the sear.
Let's push it down. Make sure it sears evenly. Look at me pretending like I know what I'm doing.
I wouldn't push my steak, but let me just do a little tiny bit more oil.
Yeah?
We need it in the middle.
What if the smoke alarm goes off?
I don't know. Well, then it goes off.
You know, one time I did a live stream with a Jackery, and I was making eggs.
Yeah.
And then I set the alarm off.
No.
On live. Like, it was like 2 years ago when I first started.
Are there alarms? Oh no, Now I'm getting nervous here.
Yeah. Back then, I didn't have another host, so it was just me sitting there with like okay, yeah. I was like, okay, and it's like smoke all up in the room. And the alarm was going off, so we had to air out the room and then reset the stream.
All right, guys, as soon as our steak is done, the giveaway is gonna happen, so be patient. As soon as this guy's done sizzling, we can do our giveaway.
Yeah.
Which actually, it might not be needing too much longer.
It's gonna need a couple of minutes.
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes I like to put like a top on it, like so you can, it is what it is. It is what it is.
They're like, a lot of people are saying like, oh, I wish I could make a steak right now.
I know, it smells so good.
What time is it in the east? So we're from the west. So right now it's 5 p.m., 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
It's about 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 6:23 right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did somebody answer that?
Yeah, but on the east coast it's 9:23. So,
okay, gotcha. Gosh, time change.
It's it's dinner time for us, so it's a great time to make some steak.
I know we need some like veggies on the side. Listen, I'm a good cook, so I would be all over the place here.
Put some thyme on the side. Make sure you get that.
Oh yeah. Is it thyme or is it rosemary?
This is thyme. Yeah.
Pretty sure it's rosemary, but.
Oh, it's rosemary?
Yeah.
Oh, it's rosemary. My bad. It kind of looked like thyme.
No, and sometimes I just
sprinkle it on.
Yeah.
Just onto the oil, and then we don't have butter, so we can't baste it. But
There we go. Nice.
Tricolor pepper.
Okay.
Just sprinkle some on for fun.
I know,
just
like
salt bathing. Should a Jackery fully charge to 100%? I'm not sure what you're asking, but if you want to clarify the question, I could try to help you out.
Should we turn it over one more time?
Yeah, we could. I'll just keep it on low for now, so we don't burn the sides. But that sear looks so good.
Beautiful.
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 It's looking amazing.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah. So our production team is showing you guys our 5,000 plus setup just now, and that's exactly what's powering our entire kitchen or our entire setup here, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I can't believe that Jackery's got us down.
My home could use one. I'm curious. So if you had a Jackery Essential Home Backup Kit 5,000 plus in your home, what would be your essential room that you would keep powered during?
It would be kitchen, for sure.
Kitchen?
I love to cook,
Yeah.
so I spend my days. I cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner for myself every single day, so I would have to have my kitchen. What about, maybe some of the viewers, what is essential to you? What would you have, as your essential home backup?
Yeah,
What's
what are your
most important to you? Is it your kitchen? Is it your living room? Is it your home office? Are you a workaholic? Do we have any?
Wait, I'm getting cooked in the chat right now.
You're getting cooked? Why?
They said I'm pretty sure it was rosemary.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. It was rosemary. I think we can probably let it rest.
I think it still needs a little bit more time.
You remember the rosemary
Trust
thing?
me, trust me.
Remember the rosemary?
I take full responsibility if this doesn't come out a perfect medium rare.
This is literally going to be overdone right here.
Trust me, please.
Oh my God. Okay.
Trust me. I take full responsibility if it's overcooked.
Do you hear him? Do you hear him? Remember this.
Full responsibility.
He might need to get cooked again.
Okay.
It's just that little end, that's why. Because this might be done, this might not be.
Yeah. This is actually kind of nice. So, just a little sidebar. I really like getting from Costco. I like getting when I buy ribeyes, I don't usually buy the whole ribeye. I just buy the ribeye cap.
Oh, there you go.
It's kind of expensive, but it's the best part of the meat. So
I'm not gonna lie. I like a fatty steak. I'm not like a filet mignon girl. I'm a ribeye.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm a ribeye gal.
I want to taste the fat. I'm so sorry.
All right, so we'll get you guys set up on the giveaway as soon as possible, and then so I'm gonna let this rest.
Let's let it rest.
All right.
Oh no. Grab it from the middle.
I'll do this, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let it rest. We'll pull the giveaway in a little bit. Let's let it sit for a little bit. Turn off the power.
No, I think while it rests, we're gonna announce the giveaway. Isn't that right?
And then let's announce the giveaway. So I think we should be pulling in just a little bit. So let's see the giveaway winner, which is gonna be
okay, we're giving away Charles, you are the winner of the $1,500 refrigerator. That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah. So
don't worry though, we have one last giveaway and it is amazing. So really stay tuned. Our final giveaway is going to be great.
Yeah. So our giveaway winner, so all our giveaway winners, Brian, Paul, Charles?
Charles.
Yeah, so if you guys want the giveaway, make sure to reach out to marketing@jackery.com. I have a team that's going to be monitoring our inbox and make sure that we get the giveaway prize to the winner, and we'll get all your details, the shipping, everything. So make sure to reach out to us. And again, this is US only giveaway. And if you guys didn't win this time, again, congratulations, Charles. But if you guys didn't win, don't worry. We have one more banger giveaway for you guys, which is going to be our banger. So our entire live stream, our entire broadcast this whole event is about the 5,000 plus. And I know a lot of you guys in the chat were asking about the 5,000 plus and saying, oh my God, I wish I had one, but they are expensive. So if you're not...
Maybe subtle foreshadowing.
Yeah, subtle foreshadowing. So maybe you guys have a chance at winning a 5,000 plus if you guys stick around. So yeah,
okay,
congratulations.
Should we check out the steak? Should we cut into it?
How about we 5-minute rest? Let's make you a cup of coffee.
Okay, let's make a cup of coffee.
You want a little break? Let's make you a cup of coffee.
You know what? I'm never gonna say no to coffee. She's said it once, she'll say it again.
All right, which color are you feeling? The red one or the brown one?
Hit me with the red.
All right, hit you with the red.
I don't know what the difference is, but let's go for it.
Is this on?
I think you gotta turn it on, right?
Yeah.
Turn it on. Oh, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
So give it some time. We've got some water in there. Okay. And again, our entire kitchen setup is being powered by the 5,000 plus. So
we just did a steak. Now it's coffee. We got the fridge. Everything's locked and loaded, folks. Everything is good to go.
Am I not using it correctly?
I don't actually use it.
Any help in the chat, please? Oh, you got it.
Okay,
your finger's just better than mine then, I guess. So when I press the button, it doesn't work, but when you press it, it works.
You know what? She's got the magic touch.
Yeah, so we got that. Oh my God. So the espresso foam is looking amazing.
Ooh.
I would show you guys. Let's
gorgeous.
see. Let's bring it to this camera over here. So
okay.
We made a fresh cup of coffee. It's looking amazing right now.
Nice.
You want to sip?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, yeah, you take it.
Wait, you know what?
I poisoned the cup. I swear to God.
It actually smells so good. I wish you guys were here so you could smell it. Smell-o-vision. Why hasn't anyone invented it? Anyways.
Smell-o-vision?
Yeah, so you could smell
I know.
the tea.
That's just so dry.
Good to go, folks. Good to go.
Coffee latte, please.
Good.
Yeah. So you won't be able to sleep tonight because it's 6 p.m. right now. So you gonna be okay?
Well, we'll figure it out.
Okay. Show transfer switch hookup. Don't worry. If you guys have questions about the whole setup, I know you guys want to know more about the product. I've just been talking about it, but we will go back to the living room area and our emergency corner, and we'll show you guys and answer all your questions about the 5,000 plus.
Yeah.
But I think it's
steak.
Yeah, I think it's steak time.
Let's take a look at the steak. Okay.
Do you want to do the honors?
Well, yes. Okay, we'll do it.
Let's bring the camera close.
I'm going to cut into this
part
because I think this is going to be the part we like anyways.
Wait, but before you open it up, take a guess. Do you think we overcooked it or undercooked it?
Over.
As well as people in the chat, take a guess. Undercooked or overcooked?
Over. My guess is over. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Over! Oh. Over.
Wait.
I told you! I told him!
Cut open the non-ribeye cap part.
It's going to be worse here, I swear.
It should be better. It's less fatty.
Wait.
Put it away. You guys haven't seen it. Put it away.
So who
it was
right?
perfect.
Who was right? He got cooked for the rosemary. He got cooked for the steak.
Wait, I said I'll take full responsibility for that. That's my bad. I'm terrible.
That's actually, we do love accountability, so we're good here.
Yeah, I'm getting cooked in chat again. It's like over.
Nobody listened to me. I was saying take it off. It's okay. We'll forgive. I was gonna eat it, but now I don't know.
Wait, it's okay. I'm not a professional chef. I do professional marketing. So can't blame me.
I think we can tell that now.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, there's no more giveaways? There is one more giveaway.
One more giveaway. Yeah. One more giveaway, everybody. And it's a good one. So stay tuned.
Yeah. So I think after, you had a sip of coffee,
yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling jazzed.
Yeah, you feeling ready to work? Do some more work?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so let's head over now to our home office setup.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so can you guys see me? Hey, what's up, guys? So we do have a home office setup. It's going to be the Jackery home office. And what we have here, we have a MacBook setup, as well as some monitors. We have a 5,000 plus rusting. You guys can see the corner of it. We have a Creality High new 3D printing machine. I'll talk about that in a little bit. And we also have a very cute miniature fish tank.
Oh my gosh, I need to look. I need to get in there.
Yeah. Do you want to see? We have our fish here. I named him Marco.
Oh my gosh, Marco.
We have another salamander up top. So I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah. Well,
my gosh.
Let's show the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a salamander crawling up there. So we got a little fish. We got a salamander. Marco, and do you want to name the salamander?
Sally? Sally the salamander? You know what? It's the first thing that came to my head.
Sally the salamander.
Sally the salamander. So, I'm creative. Some people say I'm creative.
So you might wonder, if you have a Sally the salamander or Marco the fish at home, what would happen to your fish tank or any of your devices if the power cut out?
Yeah, we got to keep the pets safe, that's for sure.
Exactly. Your fish needs to always constantly be, I'm not a big fish guy, but I know that you do need to replenish the water all the time. And, I think, is it refill the water, or is it just reoxidize the water?
It depends on the animal. If you're doing like an amphibian or a fish or...
Oh, you're a fish person.
I like insects.
Okay.
Let's not get too into this just yet.
But regardless of what you have, the fish tank does run off of your home power, right?
Yeah.
So whether you're in the middle, so we're out here printing. We're using the Creality 3D, the Creality High to be printing Jackery logos just to show you guys. But whether you're working, working on a document, or you're on a Zoom call, or you're printing on you're working on a home office, you're printing a Jackery logo, or you just have a fish tank plugged up. Regardless of what you have, all of these are important. They're all essentials, right? And
what about your Wi-Fi, or if you're working on a document, like if the power goes out, will you lose your files or something like that?
Yeah, so that's a great segue into what I'm about to do. It's almost like we rehearsed this. I'm playing. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys another simulation. It's gonna be the last simulation today. Fake or not, you guys can be the judge of that. But we're gonna cut the power off, and then we're gonna bring the camera over and show you guys all of our devices being plugged in and still powered while the lights are off and the power's cut. And we'll show you guys actually the LED display on the 5,000 plus and how much power it's still pulling. When the power outage hits. Okay, so let's bring the camera over. We're gonna show you guys right here, so you guys can see my forehead. Hey guys.
So what are you doing here? What kind of document are you?
Yeah. So I just pulled up our little Mac document, but what should I type?
It's very important work. So
this is incredibly important work.
I can't lose this document.
I really can't lose this document.
If there was a power outage, I would be in a bind.
If there was a power outage, I'd be in a bind. Okay, so I typed this out. Jackery, this is incredibly important work. I really can't afford to lose this document. If there were a power outage, I'd be in a bind. Okay, so let's cut the power out in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So
power out.
Cut the power out. Oh my God,
But your computer's still working.
I'm not in a bind.
You're
so,
not.
This Jackery is hooked up to our, so it's not pulling as much power as the kitchen. I think earlier we were pulling about 3,000 watts, or I think upwards of 4,000 watts.
Yeah.
But you know, your home office is going to be a lot less power hungry, which is why you can get upwards of 20 to 24 hours of essential home office power from your 5,000 plus. But as you guys can see, the lights are off. The printer's still going. Our fish is still alive.
Yeah.
Sally's still alive. Sally's still alive. Marco's still alive, and the whole set is still
That's
running
amazing.
smoothly.
Should we get the lights back on?
Let's bring the power back on in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Yay!
Right.
Power's back on.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at these little fish tanks and Sally.
Yeah. So, should I stand over here?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I wish we could get a close up, but Sally's kind of shy. Right?
Sally's in the back there.
Sally's the shy one, so you guys can't really see her, but
Oh no, you can see a
we
little
can?
bit.
Oh yeah,
Right? Look,
Sally's
it's
over
so
there.
cute.
And then Marco's in the bottom left-hand corner, but yeah. I think
But see, now our pets are safe. Well, you gotta keep your little friends alive in a power outage.
they said power is still on, but the steak is still burned.
I'm dying.
Yo.
God, you're never gonna let this one down.
Yeah. Oh, Greg says Office 360 is online and auto saves constantly. Okay, Greg. Well, if you're not working on a document, if you're like on a Zoom call, I work from home personally when I'm not in the office, and when I'm on a Zoom call, power outages do happen. It hasn't happened to me yet, but I don't have to worry about it happening.
Yeah.
So yeah. So regardless of what you're working on, you just know that you'll stay powered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Wi-Fi will stay on. Your home office is good to go. Of course, we're constantly 3D printing.
Type out she was right about the steak 1,000 times.
Yes! She was right about the steak.
So what's the key word for the next giveaway? Is it salamander?
It's Sally. No, don't type Sally, but
you guys are adorable, but thank you guys for hanging out with us.
I love the roast though, secretly.
So as you guys can see, Creality's High, its newest 3D printing model, is going off. It's making another Jackery. What are these called? Not name cards, but
yeah, I mean,
little
it's
plaques?
a little plaque.
A little Jackery plaque.
Cute.
So we're printing another one. Well, this is our second one. You can take one to go if you want to.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, but Creality 3D printing is a partner that we have worked with for a long time, and we're showing their Creality CFS on the right side as well as the Creality High. And if you guys haven't heard about Creality, they're an amazing company as well as an amazing partner to work with. And we do a lot of DIY and home prep stuff. So whether if you're a fan of like Nate PETROSKI or or Happy Homebodies or Wander Tears, they're all my friends now, but they're Jackery influencers. You'll see them on YouTube. All of them are DIY experts, and a lot of them truly love working on home projects. Oh, we just finished.
Nice.
Yeah, so I started this up before the stream started, but it's about wrapping up now. But anyways,
very cool.
So Jackery works really well with 3D printing machines as well as any DIY appliances at home, because we're able to support all of these heavy power appliances, and there's no problem powering it, and there's no power sustaining it, because our Jackery 5,000 plus actually has upwards of 30 days worth of essential power.
Wow.
Although this isn't essential, but for the creatives out there, I think it's still nice to work on this if you have an outage, or even if you're just working on it, in your garage and you don't have a power outage or you don't have a power supply.
Yeah. So how much does a home office usually output? Is it a lot? Is it a little? What are we talking?
Yeah, so just now we showed about 1,500 watts on the LED display, and that's going to be roughly what this setup here has. So we've got lights going. We've got 4 things powered. We've got lights. We've got the MacBook.
Yeah.
We've got the printing machine, and we've got this. So that, all in all, honestly doesn't pull too much power if it weren't for the Creality 3D machine. But it does work super well with the Jackery, so you don't have to worry about that.
I think it just depends on if you're like a workaholic or not, or if you are more of a kitchen gal like me or not.
Yeah. So I kind of want to talk about the Creality 3D printing machine.
Okay.
So how much do you know about this?
Me? I don't know too much about 3D printers, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
The home office would be the last place that I personally power.
Yeah. So Creality, I'm not the Creality professional, I'm a Jackery professional,
Okay.
but Creality's CFS is basically this machine on the right side here, and it's gonna be what's spinning all the colors out for your 3D printing. And it's 4-in-1 design, I think that's what it's called. It's 4-in-1 design allows you to color or color your designs easily, multicolored, and because of its new technology, it actually has super fast printing speeds, upwards of 500 millimeters per second.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's zew, zew, zew.
That's real quick. Can you do that noise one more time?
Zew, zew,
Zew,
zew.
zew, zew, zew.
Yeah, and just like Jackery and how we are plug-and-play friendly, straight out the box, the Creality High, as well as the Creality CFS, is plug-and-play friendly. So straight out the box, it's 95% already assembled. All you need to do is plug it up and then attach a few last-minute attachments, and it's ready to go. So basically, out the box, once it unfolds and unpackaged, it kind of just looks like this. So you guys are going to be good to go. So,
quick and convenient. Very cool.
Yeah.
And I love this. This is so professional.
Yeah, so Creality is a great partner, and if you're looking for DIY projects or even a gift for Father's Day already passed, right?
Time is interesting these days.
But if you guys are looking, so we're talking about like spring home improvement, right? So if you're looking for spring home improvement projects, I think now is a great time to check out the Creality 3D printing machine, as well as the Jackery 5000 Plus if you're looking to improve your home and power-proof your home for disasters.
Very, very cool.
Should we, let's answer a few more questions.
Yeah, let's check them out. Let me see if I can, the multitasking part is a little hard for me, but we're gonna try again.
Yeah. Melissa, we bought the 5000 Plus system and are finding it a little difficult and expensive to hook to our power panel. So I'm not a big DIY person myself, but trying to find the right camera. This one, right? Yeah. I'm not a big DIY person myself, so I can't attest. What's the word?
I know. Attest.
That is the right word, right?
Attest.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can't attest to how simple it is to hook it up yourself, but we do have just for Jackery 5000 Plus, we do have partnered local electricians in your area, as well as installment services that you guys can reach out and check out on Jackery.com's website, and we do have partnered electricians that will help you get those things installed.
Do you have like a how many days a home office could stay powered? Do you have a day time for that?
Yeah, so with our 5000 Plus, if you're not printing plaques all the time, but if you're just looking to keep your lights on, keep your PC powered, as well as maybe let's say a fish tank or two speakers, easily over a day.
Wow.
Easily over a day.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because Zubila was wondering, because she lost power during Helene and was wondering how long an office can last.
Yeah. Oh, Creality's in the thing. Hi everyone, great
What's
show.
Up, Creality?
What's up, Creality?
You have a really cool printer.
Yeah. David says maybe just consider manually plugging things into it. Yeah, you can manually plug things into our 5000 Plus because it is plug and play friendly. It does have multiple USB ports as well as AC charging ports, but the star of the show today is actually going to be our smart transfer switch as well as our 5000 Plus. So
very cool. And everybody stay tuned because our final giveaway is right around the corner. Get excited. It's our last thing and it's a big one. So get excited.
Yeah. So stay tuned. In just a couple of minutes, we're going to wrap up our live stream. We're going to be talking about everything Jackery 5000 Plus,
everything
answering
Jackery.
all your questions. And yeah, we'll give you guys a good amount of time to enter into our last giveaway, which is gonna be
a big one. It's gonna be a big one.
So, were you asking about Zubila's question?
Yeah, that's what I was asking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So, if home office is what's essential to you, Zabila, and you lose power, during I think there was Hurricane Helene. Helene.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hurricane Helene. If your home office is what's important to you, don't worry, because the home office actually pulls the least amount of power in comparison to all of your other essential rooms. So your kitchen is going to be where all your heavy appliances are, right? Your microwave, your stove, your refrigerator. So all that's going to be pulling power, and it's going to be heavy power too. So that one is estimated about 12 plus hours of essential home backup power. But for your home office, you'll get easily 16 hours or more, and that's, again, us being very, very generous with the way we're calculating the times. So yeah. And make sure, so I have another surprise for you guys. It's gonna be a small giveaway type thing, but not really. It's gonna be a small event that Jackery's hosting. So Easter is gonna be
right around the corner.
Right around the corner, about 1 month away.
Yeah, it's our next holiday.
You get Easter off?
No, I mean, it's just, it's just the next holiday. We were talking about Father's Day, and I figured one of our viewers said, no, Easter's the next holiday. So Easter's the next holiday.
Easter's next holiday.
Yes.
So if you guys happen to miss out on our giveaway so far, don't worry, because we actually have an Easter egg hunt ready for you guys, and I would recommend start getting prepped for it. It's gonna be a fun little thing. We're not gonna tell you exactly how to enter the giveaway, because we've hidden the Easter eggs across all of Jackery's 5,000 plus related pages. So if you guys are looking for a fun little Easter egg hunt, if you guys are looking to enter into another giveaway to win a lot of special prizes, make sure to just Google search Jackery 5,000 plus. So if you guys are here, the live event's not ready yet, but I'll give you guys a hint since you guys are here. We're not going to be saying this officially, so this will be the only time I'm talking about this. But Google search 5,000 plus. The first 3 links that pop up are going to be where the Easter eggs are hidden. So
okay,
yeah,
you heard him. Look for those Easter eggs.
That's the only time I'll be telling you guys this hint, because we're not going to be going over it in the future, but we're going to have you guys find it for yourselves.
So what about for like your gaming? Somebody's niece asking about your Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Can you make the smart transfer switch make the Nintendo Switch snap sound when it clicks on?
Oh, maybe not.
No. Okay, we can design it.
We can design it. I mean, we'll tell marketing, or we'll tell you.
Never say no, right? So if you're looking for a Nintendo Switch, but I mean, if you're looking to power your home as well as get the 5,000 plus, or anything for your essential devices, we actually have an incredible sale going on right now. So not to shove it in your faces, but we have a home improvement sale going on Jackery.com. You can get up to 50% off for essential home power, and the Jackery 5,000 plus by itself is 21% off. So that's a huge discount for something of this value.
Major.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of more questions about, a lot of people are asking, I just haven't been getting around to it.
Yeah.
So people are asking, can the 5,000 plus do 240 volts? Yes, because the Jackery 5,000 plus does dual voltage. So we do 120 volts and 240 volts. And we have 2 240 volt outlets on the right side of the 5,000 plus, or on the left side, depending on how you're facing it.
Can this work with like an RV or something, large scale like that?
Yeah, so speaking of the RV, you're actually able to power the RV directly. We have a 30 amp jack or a 30 amp port on the right side of our Jackery, allowing you to hook up your entire RV directly. So all the AC outlets or DC outlets in your RV or your trailer can be powered directly through the 5,000 plus. And that's actually a good segue into people asking about Starlinks and as well as smaller appliances and outdoor appliances. So yeah, although we're focusing on home backup power, Jackery was born through outdoor power. Our slogan used to be power outdoors. So whether you're camping or spending an overnight trip outside, or just a picnic, or just overlanding, all of our devices are extremely portable, and you can get all of them, up to 50% off with Jackery's home improvement sale. So yes, the Starlink can be powered with our smaller batteries as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I have my entire Don has his entire living room backed up by the Jackery 2000. So yeah, if your 2000 could hook up to your entire living room, imagine what a 5000 plus could do. So
very cool.
I need to put one on my fish tank. Yes, your fish tank. If you have a fish tank at home, it's essential. Make sure to keep that powered.
I also think some people are running with Sally and barbecue as the keywords.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're doing our final giveaway in just a moment.
Yeah,
so stay tuned. We're going to be doing our last and final giveaway.
I'll give you guys a little heads up. So at 7 p.m. Western time and at 10 p.m. Eastern is when we're gonna head over to the living room. We'll wrap up our show. We'll do our last giveaway. So make sure to stay tuned if you guys want to win a huge prize. It's gonna be the 5,000 plus.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them yet.
Yeah. So in just a little bit, stay tuned. So in 7 minutes, basically, we're gonna head over. We're gonna start our last giveaway, wrap up our show, answer some last minute questions, as well as talk about the 5,000 plus one last time, and then we're going to.
Maybe
pick a winner.
Yes, pick a big winner. Okay.
So stay tuned, guys.
Yeah, ask any questions that you got going on right now. Like I'm not as good at the technical aspects, but that's why Kevin's here.
Daryl says, "What is the best product for a sump pump?" Do you know what a sump pump is?
I don't know what a sump pump is.
Okay, I didn't know until I started working at Jackery, but apparently it's like a water pump type thing.
Oh.
I'm not exactly sure what it is. I just know it pulls a lot of power.
Okay.
And you kind of use it during floods. So don't quote me on that if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Okay.
So Daryl, the best product for a sump pump would actually be your 2000. We don't have that on site right now. So if you're not looking for something to power like your whole house and you just want backup power for a sump pump, I would recommend Jackery's 2000 V2 or Jackery's 2000 Plus. All of these are on sale right now on Jackery.com. So although we're not talking about it and we don't have it on set, make sure to check out our home improvement sale on Jackery.com. All of these are essential home backup must-buys or must-haves.
They're saying overcooked is the new keyword. The new overcooked. Burnt steak is the final giveaway.
Okay, overcooked to burnt steak. Wait, so we have a lot of like frequent viewers. I see a lot of them in chat today. They're not gonna let me live this down.
I know, I love it.
I do multiple live streams a year. So next time, I already know for a fact the next time I go live, they're gonna let me have it.
They're gonna remember the steak.
Yeah.
Rosemary. It should be rosemary.
I'm already dreading because we're talking. I remember. When we go to the living room area, we're gonna ask them like, what was your favorite part of today's show? Like when you burnt the steak.
That's all. That's it. Nope, it's burnt. I'm dying.
Says,
you know what? The comment section's where it's at. It is a good time. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm having a terrible idea. Having a terrible time with this.
Toasted.
Jackery always has good sales. Yes, Jackery always does have good sales. Our Amazon sale for our Amazon spring sale or home improvement sale isn't live yet. Make sure to check out the Amazon sale if you like buying on Amazon on the 25th. But if you're looking for some great deals right now and want to buy directly through Jackery.com, just head over to our website. That's just JACKERY.com. You're going to get some incredible deals, up to 50% off, as well as some other specials. So make sure to check that out. And
I'm sorry, I'm just over here giggling at these. They are they're grilling you.
Yeah. Oh, is it okay to have Jackery at 100% charge and let it discharge naturally for storage purposes? That is a great question. Okay. I haven't really gone into detail about that.
Cool.
But there's two things I want to talk about that. So one, because of LFP, yes, you can have it sit at 100% charge. And when it's at 100% charge, if you just let it sit in standby mode, or not even standby mode, if you just let it sit in your closet, because you're not going to be using it every day, right? If you let it sit in your closet, after 365 days or 1 whole year, you're actually, you want to take a guess at how much power is going to be left after sitting
for
idle.
for 1 year?
After 1 year.
for some reason, I think it's going to be like 10%.
10%? Logically, that makes sense,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But actually, you will still have 92.5%
Stop.
power. So virtually non-discharged after a whole year.
So it doesn't drain.
It doesn't drain. And that's why we've called it Jackery's patented zero drain technology, allowing you to, always be ready for disasters or earthquakes or hurricanes or power outages.
Wow, I had no idea. That's very cool.
Yeah. So the zero drain technology is amazing, but again, you can have it sit at 100%. That's not a problem. But we do recommend for people who constantly use the Jackery, we keep it between 20% at its lowest and 80%. But that's true for any lithium device. So whether it's your phone or your laptop, yeah.
And so when you're not using it, do you want to just plug it into a solar panel so that you have it at a full charge? Is that like a good idea to do?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not using it, you don't really have to, because you could just leave it in your closet in standby mode. But when you are using it in an outage, or just frequently, if you just want free solar electricity, you can keep it plugged up to your solar panels, and you can actually use the panel and charge the device while using the device. So passive charging is pretty sick.
Okay, cool.
So I need a breather, so let's go ahead and take a break right now and head over to the living room.
We're going to check out the living room. Remember, giveaway coming up.
We'll be heading back to the living room right now. We'll be on screen in just a second, and we're going to head into the last portion of today's live stream, which is going to be...
So good seeing you guys over here.
So, you want to take it away?
Okay, so we are here for the final giveaway. All right, everybody, get really excited. I mean, we've been talking about it all day, so I think you might know that we are giving out a Jackery 5000 Plus. It's usually worth $3,500, but you can get it today free. You're just going to enter with the word, I believe it's backup, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the word is backup.
Yeah.
Type it in the comment section now. This is our final prize. It's huge. It's a big one. It's going to be your last chance to win. Check it out. Type in backup right now.
Yeah. So our Jackery 5000 Plus is... sorry, I was looking at the comments. That's the giveaway prize, right?
Yes, that's the giveaway. Yeah.
So you guys will be winning a Jackery 5000 Plus, which is what we've been talking about all throughout this entire broadcast and live stream. It's valued up to $3,500. So that's its retail price. But if you guys don't win it right now, don't worry, because it's 21% off. So it's about $800 off on our Jackery.com website right now. So make sure to stay powered, stay prepared, and get yourself a Jackery 5000 Plus. And I think it's personally from a Jackery employee's perspective, this is the lowest price point that the 5000 Plus has been at recently. And I don't think, wink wink, I don't think it's gonna drop any further anytime soon. So
I mean, I wish I could enter to win right now, because
can
I go back up?
Yeah, pull up your Facebook chat and then type in, show everybody.
Oh my God, let's see. I'm going to do it actually, because why not?
So we can just show you guys how simple it is to enter. So
I'm going to write it in backup. I don't care.
I'm going to enter too. So you guys don't need to spam it, but if you guys want to participate, all you guys need to do is type backup in it. Did you type
backup? I did it. I'm Chandra.
Oh, I see you. Yeah. So yeah, all you need to do, type backup. We just entered ourselves, so sorry if we made your chances of winning a little bit less.
No, we won't win one. That's no. It's all for you.
If it happens that you win, we'll pull another win.
Yeah, exactly. That would be funny though.
Yeah. As you guys can see, 55 and counting people are 55 and counting, people are joining our giveaway right now. So yeah, make sure to type backup in the chat. And while we wait for more people to join up in our final giveaway and the best prize yet, let's wrap up today's show.
Yeah, I mean, I just think the Jackery is a great way to have essential home backup. I like that it's customizable, that I can choose what I want to back up. It doesn't have to be, I don't know, everybody's different. So everybody wants to customize their home backup.
Yeah. So what was your most memorable part of today's stream?
Come on, we know what the most memorable part is. It was the steak.
Sorry, what? What was it?
It was the steak.
What was it?
It was the steak, for sure. What about you guys? Those in the comments watching our live stream, what was your favorite part of today?
Oh my God, I'm about to get cooked in
You're
chat
about
again. So yeah, if you
check it. Let us know what you like today, and make sure to enter to win because that last one is a great one. What about you? What was your favorite part?
I think burning the steak.
Yes.
Wait, okay, because the funniest part was when we're prepping for this live stream, our team asked me, they're like, "You know how to make a steak, right?" I was like, "Yeah, of course, yeah."
I tried to offer to make the steak, and he's like, "Nah, I got this," and I was like, "Okay." Okay.
I really like making steak. Wait, to be fair, I was distracted the whole time. I was reading comments and okay, okay. So that was probably the most memorable part for the both of us.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys had a good laugh out of that. But a lot of people are saying the steak.
Yeah. The Jackery is just a really affordable option that I think is a great alternative to doing a full home backup. So if you can't really afford like a full-blown gas generator, this is just a great affordable option for you.
And on top of like a gas generator or traditional generator being a whole home backup solution, there are also a lot of like similar to Jackery where they do like huge battery backups, but these are whole home backup solutions, but they cost upwards of $14,000, $15,000, $16,000, and they are incredibly expensive. And not why, there are pros and cons for both solutions, but if you're not looking to live completely off the grid and to be completely power independent, and you're just looking for power to use on a daily basis, or just essential home backup power during an outage, I personally think that, why would you pay for all the benefits of a whole home backup when you could get all the benefits at just half the price or less with an essential home backup unit or Jackery's 5,000 plus?
Yes, indeed. And you want to just have all the devices that you care about running. So you can pinpoint things through your house that you think are important and that you want to keep going when disaster strikes. Unfortunately, we live in a world where there's too many natural disasters, so you have to plan ahead. You have to start thinking about these things. You don't want to wait. Do it now while it's we're going into spring. It makes sense to take action right now.
Yeah. So I mean, spring is the best time to do home renovations, right? So again, this is the last time I'll bring it up, but our home improvement sale is honestly by far the best time. Of maybe the first half of the year before like Black Friday, I guess, to get yourself some home backup power. And I think it's a great opportunity. You'll get up to 50% off with Jackery.com's exclusive benefits. We actually have warranties. So with Jackery's warranty, if you purchase directly through Jackery.com or Amazon.com, you'll automatically get 3 years of warranty on your Jackery product, and if you register your product on our website, you'll get another 2 years of warranty. So that's 5 years of warranty on the Jackery power stations, and you'll get the same thing, but it's 2 years plus 1 year on the solar panel.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
okay.
So you don't have to worry about it breaking, right?
So a question about the solar panel: can you use any solar panel? Does it have to be a Jackery solar panel? What how easy is that?
So actually, most solar panels, portable panels, and rooftop panels are designed to kind of be universal.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Or not rooftop panels, but portable solar panels are all like universal. They got the 12-volt DC cable, and like the answer, simply put, is yes. You can use any solar panel with, or most portable solar panels with the Jackery 5000 Plus or any Jackery, but we, of course, for compatibility issues and efficiency reasons, we recommend our own solar panels.
Okay, yeah, so recommended ours, but if you had one that worked, it probably could.
Okay.
Yeah, do we have any other questions in here? Oh, we got a lot of people
Santiago,
entering.
you don't need to keep spamming. Trust me, Santiago, you're definitely entered. The first time, the first time you type backup, you're entered. You're good, Santiago. Don't even worry.
I love that everybody's into it, though. I'm super happy that everybody's going for it. Backup.
Look at this. I won't read that out loud, but that's funny. Clay, I see you.
Gosh, comments give me life, honestly.
Backup barbecue. Jenny, will this also run a well water setup? Yes, well water setups usually pull about 800 watts to 1500 watts depending on what setup you have. And yes, you're good to go with the 5000 plus. So yeah, make sure to check that out. Basically, any household appliance, I can't think of any individual appliance that you use on a daily basis, or not even daily basis, sorry, even during outages or in your home, that would pull more than
what you need.
7,200 watts.
Yeah.
What are some appliances? Just run some off the top of your head.
I mean,
that you think would pull a lot of power.
Okay, I mean, hair dryer? Is that not a lot? I don't know.
Hair dryer, it does like blow like hot air out, so it does pull a lot of power. It's about like 500 to 800 watts, so you could do about 10 of them.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So what else?
Okay, obviously the refrigerator. What about AC? Is it like a full AC unit that they can power? Is AC not on the market for that?
Yeah, so there's different ways of looking at it. If you have our 5000 plus by itself and you don't have an expandable battery station, so it's just 5,000 watt hours in capacity.
Yeah.
Your AC would, we recommend your portable AC instead. So those draggable ones?
Yeah, okay.
They kind of look like our 5,000 plus.
Yeah, okay.
So those don't take too much power. Those roughly about 500 to 1,000 of output. And so that would be roughly about 5 to 10 hours depending on how often, how frequently, and how powerful or how much power you're pulling from the AC, but we recommend the portable AC during heat waves and outages because that's an essential during heat waves.
Yeah.
You're from LA, you know how bad it gets.
Oh yeah, it gets pretty toasty out there. The valley can be a scorcher.
We actually have it pretty well, right? We're actually pretty well off compared to like Texas, Arizona, Nevada.
Yeah, compared to a desert city, that's for sure.
Yeah, but in terms of your home AC, right? So non-portable AC, we recommend our full kit, right? So that's going to be maybe upwards of 15 or 20 kilowatt hours. That's multiple battery packs. And with that, when you expand the capacity on your 5000 plus, because again, it's customizable, it's expandable, you're actually able to have enough power to power your whole homes or multiple essential rooms ACs. Yeah. And stay with us. We're at 159 or 160-ish people entered into our giveaway. Yeah. Stay tuned in just 5 minutes.
So we're doing our giveaway.
Yeah, so at 10:15 Eastern, 7:15 Western, we're going to be pulling the last giveaway. We'll go over if you guys haven't entered already, make sure to just type backup in the chat.
Backup.
When the winners are announced, I will tell you guys again how to receive the prize. And then we're gonna wrap up the show for today.
This is a great option for home backup, but I do see a lot of people that use it camping, use it when they're out and about. I think that's a great option as well.
Yeah. So I mean, it is portable, right? So as much as you want to say it's heavy, it is heavy. I admit that. The Jackery 5000 plus is 132 pounds. So if you want to deadlift it, I guess you could if you work out, but
you could downsize. You could get a smaller Jackery, right?
You could.
If you wanted to not have something so heavy, right?
Yeah, exactly. But if your question is when it comes in the box and will you be able to even lug it around yourself?
Yeah.
Don't worry about that because it has a suitcase design and it has a handle and multiple wheels, allowing you to kind of just push it around gently and easily. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Greg, great question. Is the 5000 plus eligible for the 30% tax credit on battery backups larger than 3 kilowatt hours? So yes, the answer is yes. So cool. The 30% tax rebate actually, again, it was mentioned in the comment, but Greg talked about how it's going to be 3 kilowatt hours or more, and you're qualified for a clean energy tax rebate. So you have to look into it yourself because it's independent of the state that you live in. So I know in California we get I think up to 10-20% depending on the capacity of the battery, but make sure to check that out. And if you want resources on that, all you need to do is go to Jackery's home improvement sale website. So it's just jackery.com. You'll see the website sale link, click into it. We have a tax rebate section that breaks down all the details for you, what products qualify, what products are eligible, as well as the link and all the resources directly to IRS's website, allowing you to, check out and find out whether you're eligible or not. So great question.
What about you? What do you back up in your house first? What's the Kevin choice?
The Kevin choice?
The Kevin choice.
That's a great question. For me, I'm actually an avid gamer.
Oh,
so
okay.
For me, I would probably back up my fridge number one.
Fridge first.
I think fridge is for everyone.
Fridge is like universal.
Yeah. So fridge aside, I would choose my desktop PC and my router. So if I'm in the middle of an intense game and I'm out here like, pew, 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 or playing like a shooting game or some intensive game.
You don't want to be cut in the middle of it.
Exactly. So if I'm playing some online game and I want to make sure that I'm having a great time and I'm on call with my friends, the last thing I want to do is see a blank screen in front of me and my PC shut off. That would be so depressing.
And the STS is what keeps it, there's no interruption, right? Absolutely no interruption.
Yeah, the STS has absolutely no interruptions. I haven't really talked about that enough today, but with our smart transfer switch and you have it installed into your electric panel or your home electric panel, your entire or all your essential rooms will switch over directly to the 5,000 plus battery backup when an outage strikes. So and it's just like that. It's a snap. It's instant. It's literally less than the blink of an eye.
Yeah, 0 milliseconds, right?
Or it's 0 milliseconds when you're connected to the battery backup, but it's less than 20 milliseconds when you're connected to the essential circuits.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Yeah, so you can't even tell. Yeah.
You said I'm a gamer. That's why that explains why you can't cook a steak.
Oh, burn notice.
Okay, so in about 1 minute, right?
We got
1 minute left.
We're gonna go call the winner.
Yeah, so
somebody's going home with a Jackery today. So cool. Any last burns?
Burns?
Like burn
Okay,
notice?
okay. I don't know why I asked. I should just pretend like I didn't hear that. Jackery's a great product. Very happy with the purchases I've made. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you for your support. Yeah, and I think, let's see, how much longer do we have until, let me look at my clock right now. Oh, okay, it's 10:15.
Okay,
yeah.
Are we ready to call the winner?
Yeah, so our producers, our production team is gonna pull a winner right now. Okay. Picking the winner. Let's drum roll.
Okay, and you're going home with, remember, it's a Jackery 5,000 plus worth $3,500.
Congratulations.
Jules!
Jules. Well, how do you pronounce that last name?
Jules Luave. I don't,
Lau?
I don't know that one. But Jules, you are the winner. Congratulations. You're going home with a Jackery Explorer 5,000 plus worth $3,500. That's amazing.
Congratulations, Jules. So, yeah, so all the winners today, do you still remember all the names? So it was Paul, Brian.
Oof.
The third one you got me.
It was no. It's because we were talking to a lot of the people.
It wasn't like Nathan? No, I forgot. Whoever it was. Oh, was it Greg?
No, because you were just talking to Greg a lot.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll go through them.
But if you won a giveaway prize today, make sure to reach out to marketing@jackery.com. So just send us an email, be like, hey, this is me. You can screenshot if you want, but I'm the winner, and then we'll verify the Facebook account, and then we'll get you. We'll get your contact information as well as your shipping address, and we'll ship it to you as soon as possible. So make sure to reach out to marketing@jackery.com, and then we'll verify the details. So
congratulations to all the winners. That's amazing. Good job, everybody.
So thank you guys all for participating. We'll conclude the stream in a little bit. We'll read some comments. If you guys have any last minute questions about our warranty, our customer service, our products, right? Any products at all, I'm here to answer them. And then when it's about time, we'll hang out for about another 15 minutes, and we'll wrap up the live stream maybe at like 7:30.
Yeah.
Like 7:30, 10:30.
Exactly. So what, does anybody else have any other questions that maybe we missed in the whole shuffle of it all?
Yeah. So some people were asking about the Easter egg hunt giveaway because I mentioned it briefly.
Yeah.
So I'll give you guys a little hint again. When the clock strikes 12.
Yeah.
When the clock strikes 12, or I guess in the West. So when the clock strikes 3 in the East for you guys. So when it's March 25th. Oh, sorry, that's tomorrow, right? Oh yeah, so on March 25th,
yes,
we will be going live with an Easter egg hunt. So it's Jackery's first one, and the Easter egg hunt's gonna be fun. I'll be talking about the details about the Easter egg hunt in our social media posts. So if you follow us on Instagram, if you follow us on Facebook or YouTube, the details will be there, as well as any of our our influencers who are our Jackery partners. They'll post in their descriptions the rules and how to participate. But again, it's an Easter egg hunt. We need you guys to find the egg. So make sure, I'll tell you guys the hint right now. The secret, do you still remember what the hint was I gave?
That when you log on, there's going to be 3 links.
Yeah,
right?
But how do you find these 3 links?
You go on to Jackery.com, no?
No. So the Easter egg's going to be on Jackery.com, but you find these 3 links by Googling Jackery 5000 plus.
Oh, okay. So you specifically have to Google the Jackery 5000 plus.
Yes, exactly. So when you Google this term, Jackery 5000 plus, any of the 3 links so we've optimized our links to to make sure that those links will pop up when you search that. 3 links that pop up immediately are gonna be your giveaway entry links, and those are gonna be where we've laid the eggs out.
Yeah, laid the
That's where our Jackery Easter Bunny laid the eggs out. So if you guys see the little pop-up, it's going to be a little small Easter egg. Just click it, and then you'll be entered into the giveaway. So yeah.
But that's so fun. I mean, Easter's around the corner, and now we're laying Easter eggs. So what a fun way to possibly win a Jackery.
Yeah. Donnie asks, can you mention the product that is specifically 50% off? It should be the Jackery 1000 V2. Make sure to don't quote me on that, but when you hop into the not giveaway, I keep thinking about giveaway. When you hop into the home improvement sale on Jackery.com, our best sellers and our recommended products will pop up on the top, and you guys will be able to see the 5000 plus, as well as all of our heavily discounted products. So I do believe it's the Jackery 1000 V2. Yeah, coffee is a must.
Yeah, I think it's just a really great affordable choice instead of a full-blown generator.
Yeah.
There's so many natural disasters that happen these days, and everybody needs to stay safe out there, stay prepared, and the Jackery 5000 Plus is a wonderful option for that. Pick and choose your devices, and keep yourself safe out there.
Yeah, and isn't it like a super easy device to learn about?
Yeah.
Because you didn't hear about this Jackery until recently, right?
Yeah, I mean, literally a few days ago.
Yeah, when you heard about it a few days ago, and how simple was it for you to learn
really quick. Well, I mean, you were here to help, so that was definitely very, very helpful. Yeah. But yeah, it was quick, easy, and I love that it's portable, that you can roll it around. Very user-friendly, for sure.
Yeah, so it is plug-and-play friendly. All the buttons are incredibly intuitive.
Yeah.
There's only a couple of buttons that you need to press. It's basically just a couple of on and off buttons. All the outlets look like your normal outlets, so you'll know exactly how to use it when you get the Jackery 5000 Plus. And if you don't know how to use it and you're curious before you buy, because it is an investment, right? So before you purchase the 5000 Plus and you want more details on the Jackery 5000 Plus, we recently uploaded a complete guide on the 5000 Plus on our Jackery USA YouTube account. So you head over there. It breaks down from what's in the box to the unboxing of it all the buttons, how you can connect it to your Jackery app, how you can connect it to Wi-Fi, how you can install and how you can find our installation services, as well as how to buy the perfect Jackery backup for you. So should you buy the 5000 by itself? Should you get panels? Yeah. Should you get expandable battery packs? So all your questions, if I can't answer them on stream and you can't find them on our website, head over to our YouTube account and check out our latest 5000 Plus complete guide video.
Very cool. I think we forgot the name Charles, because I'm seeing...
Was it Charles?
I think well, you know, the comment section I can't decipher through, but I think it is.
So they're asking about, one more giveaway. I can't do one more giveaway because we did give away a lot of stuff today, but we do have another giveaway going live in 2 days, so that's going to be our Easter egg hunt. So make sure to keep an eye out for that.
And there's a spring sale, right?
So, our spring sale is going on right now, which is the home improvement sale.
Okay.
From I believe the 20th to the 28th. That's going to be Jackery's our own website sale, and if you have a habit of purchasing on Amazon, you guys can make sure to check that out on Amazon.com on the 25th. So
cool.
All the prices are basically the same. So it doesn't really matter whether you like buying on Amazon or on Jackery.com, but I do recommend Jackery.com because we have the best warranty and customer services when you buy directly with us.
Yeah.
Whew.
Jules was our winner. How cool. 5,000 plus.
Jules was our last winner,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Jules, make sure to reach out to us at marketing@jackery.com.
Yeah.
So
Dennis wants you to go eat the steak. You want to go eat the steak?
I'm a medium rare guy, sorry. My bad.
Well, that was yours.
If you guys have any last minute questions, make sure to get them to us. We're going to be wrapping up in just a couple of minutes. So if you guys don't have any more questions, we'll say goodbye. But make sure to this is a great opportunity for you guys. I know a lot of you guys are frequent viewers and you guys have bought Jackeries before. So I think it's a great time to ask any questions about the Jackery. I'm here for that. I'm here for you, as well as if you guys are new Jackery enthusiasts and you guys are wondering, let's try to get the Jackery 100, the 300, the 500, the 1000, the 2000, the 5000, which one is right for me? Go ahead and ask that. I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability.
This was fun though. Cooking in a high pressure situation. I'll give it to you. Cooking a steak while talking to people is not. That's hard. I don't even know if I could do it. So you have to mentally multitask. So
just saying, if you weren't here, that steak would have been so burning.
I'll just have to trust you on that one.
Okay, so I think that's about it, right? I don't see a lot of more Jackery questions, but again. So let's just wrap up the show right now. So thank you guys all for joining today.
Thank you.
Some last minute thoughts. Make sure to check out if you guys have been sold on the 5,000 plus. If you guys are looking for Jackery backup batteries and solar generators, make sure to check out Jackery.com or Amazon.com/Jackery and check out all the amazing discounts and deals we have going. Make sure to subscribe to us and follow us on our social medias, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. We post all our giveaway information as well as any product updates and any fun live stream events that we have in the future. So make sure to follow us. And lastly, if you guys are looking for the perfect essential home backup power, check out our 5,000 plus, our Jackery 5,000 plus.
Yeah, thanks everybody for participating in the giveaways too. It was so fun interacting with you in the comments. Thanks for joining the live. And thank you, Kevin, for co-hosting with me. This was so fun.
I think we did, this is the first time I've done like a co-host situation, but I'm glad you made my life easier today. So did you have a great time?
Yes, I had so much fun. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for joining in, participating, watching me burn some steak, asking questions. So you guys have been amazing today. So thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right.
Bye-bye.
This is Jackery Essential Home Back Kit 5000 Plus. Home backup power just got a whole lot more accessible. A single unit outputs 7,400 watts, 14,400 watt surge. Connect up to 10 extra battery packs for a whopping 60 kilowatt hours of storage. To support 99% of household applications, including your refrigerator, dryer, oven, and other heavy power devices. 0 ms power transition. You won't even notice the power outage. Automatic and high-quality power transfer keeps desktop PC, NAS, and other devices remain unaffected. Supports essential power for refrigerators, kitchen, living room, and home offices during an outage. Compatible with rooftop solar or Jackery's 500X for a high power output that keeps you powered up